this shit. Got my fucking stomach in, never eat a fucking again. Better pray for all my sin, I don't feel no pain again. Fucking quit, got my fucking stomach in, I don't need a fucking again. Suffer now for all my sin, never feel no pain again. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing.
Waking up like I ain't broke. All I need's a fucking smoke. While I fucking walk, drink another fucking coke. Food just make me wanna choke. Got my stomach all like smoke. No, that's not a fucking joke. Clear my plate, I'd rather croak. Extra shit like a bad plot. Mentally all I do is rot. Feels like I've been fucking shot. Fuck this life, I only set my lot. Why so fat? Why so fat? You so ugly, got no tats. Why so fat? Why so fat?
Now you fit just like a mat.
If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing.
Feel so nauseous, I can't eat. All I want's to fucking sleep. Caught it out, that's not a leap. I won't, so I'd rather weep. Fuck this shit, I don't know why. Makes me wanna fucking die. All I do is fucking cry. You won't see me eye to eye. I ain't hungry, eat no steak. Want no bake for your cake. Fuck them bitches, they all fake.
They just dodge them on a snake.
Bile in my throat when I see a fucking note. I don't want to fucking choke. All I need's an antidote. When I die, so she wrote. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing. If I'm what I eat, then I must be nothing.
I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch, yeah. God damn your righteous fucking plan, bitch. I ain't rich, I ain't what you wish. You will never be enriched. You're a leech, you're a fucking leech. You will never have no reach. What the fuck was there to teach? Learn my fucking own lessons. I'm my fucking own blessing. Who the fuck you messing with? Thought I'd never serve a diss. Mama ain't deserve no kiss. I'ma let her slit her wrist when I'm done. I don't wanna be a bad son, but you fucking made me one. Now I'ma take this fucking knife and my own damn life right here. I don't wanna be my mama. Too much trauma, never saw the damn light. In this tunnel, I won't fight. I won't fight. I'ma fucking lay down, let myself drown. No one will save me anyway. No one will save me anyway. No one will save me anyway, cause I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch, yeah. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch, yeah. I know angel bitch. I'm the devil you feared. Yeah. Why in the fuck did I leave? Why in my absence you grieve? Why can't my pain you perceive? Cause your own lies you believe. Didn't know you would conceive. The son of Satan deceived. I'ma take my fucking cleaver at your stomach fall. Make that shit mine, for that shit you fucking stole. I'ma take back my control. Get me out of fucking hole. What the fuck, I got no goal. Getting high, pay the toll. Like my mama gave a soul. For them pills and these demons, I can't even see my veins. Kids are driving me insane. I'ma cut this damn pain. With my baby in my arms, won't be sounding no alarms. Slit my wrist and I'm gone. Yeah, no one will save me anyway. No one will save me anyway. No one will save me anyway. No one will save me anyway, cause I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch, yeah. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch, yeah.
Never be a hoe, never be a slave, never gon' break down. I don't want the dough, I don't want the pay, gotta get the change now. Never be a hoe, never be a slave, never gon' break down. I don't want the dough, I don't want the pay, gotta get the change now. Yo, coming up busting the game, don't want the money or fame. I want the public enraged, I want the government change. Cause they bend the rules for the revenue, so we better move right now. Just living proof, I'ma tell the truth, and what I never do is pipe down. What will it take? What can I say? Making them question the norm. If we never change, I don't see a way that we can weather the storm. We buy what they selling in stores, and accept what they tell us is for. You ready for war? Let's settle the score. The world of the rich is the hell of the poor. Yeah. This ain't right, we don't fight, cause it's normalized. Overhyped, underpriced, it's a corporate lie. It's a corporate lie. Money's glorified. Overhyped, underpriced, it's a corporate lie. Never be a hoe. Never gon' break down. I don't want the dough. Gotta get the change now. Never be a hoe. Never gon' break down. I don't want the dough. Gotta get the change now. What is the difference between pro-life and misogyny? Free trade and monopoly. Sweatshops and robbery. What is the difference between capitalism and poverty? Freedom and worker democracy? Nothing. Obviously. What will it take? What can I say? Making them question the norm. If we never change, I don't see a way that we can weather the storm. We buy what they selling in stores, and accept what they tell us is for. You ready for war? Let's settle the score. The world of the rich is the hell of the poor. Yeah. This ain't right, we don't fight, cause it's normalized. Overhyped, underpriced, it's a corporate lie. It's a corporate lie. Money's glorified. Overhyped, underpriced, it's a corporate lie. Never be a hoe. Never gon' break down. I don't want the dough. Gotta get the change now. Never be a hoe. Never gon' break down. I don't want the dough. Gotta get the change now.
Yeah. What up, y'all? Yeah. Hell yeah. Damn right, yo. We're back. We're here, yo. And fucking starting us off with some dope fucking music is my good friend and producer, Straight Up. Everyone, go give a round of applause to Straight Up, and go throw some love his way, all right? His channel's dope. He's got some dope shit over there. So yeah, what up, y'all? I'm back, and I got a new studio. I got a new studio space, yo. Hell yeah. Holy fuck. I'm just realizing how messy it already is. But you know what? It's fucking epic, yo. I've got a much better space to do this now from at night, I feel. You know, I've got like there's multiple reasons why this is dope, and a lot better than the way I've been streaming up till now, because the place I've been streaming from is the same room that I sleep in, the same room that I play video games in, and it's depressing, yo. It's fucking depressing. And it makes it harder to do work in, especially like certain types of work. Like, I want to work on my music. I want to record some shit. I want to play an instrument. I want to do some shit, you know? I want to record a video or whatever. Like, I'm upstairs. I'm like right next to my grandmother's room, and like I can be heard. If my grandmother's still up, she can hear me, and if she's in bed, if I'm too loud, she can hear me. So it was keeping down my streaming energy, you know? It kind of started to suck streaming up there all the time, and especially having just such a cramped space, not a lot of room to do stuff and move around. Oh my god, I've got so much more space to just sit back, like literally lean back and chill, and I can like, yeah, I can talk to the mic from over here. I can like, this is dope. This is a dope setup here. I can show y'all what I'm working with, all right? Because this back there is all junk, all right? But this is what's over here, this corner of the room. Because yeah, this is like a big bedroom that's like a storage room in my grandmother's house, but like this half of the room, at least for now, is my studio. So here, this is where I have the big TV that is still a monitor that I use until I get a proper monitor that's not a giant TV that's a pain in the ass to have near my face and that flickers. Ugh. This is not as good as the monitor I was using upstairs, the TV I was using upstairs, rather. This is a shittier TV, but I wanted to leave that other TV upstairs for like video games. So yeah, I'm still using a TV as a monitor, but that's just one of them. Okay, here's my infinite regression, my good monitor. I should get, there we go. So yeah, there's my main monitor that normally the image would be on, and then over here is my third monitor, and yeah, there's my Wi-Fi router thingy over there, and here is a like half of a pizza that I made earlier that I didn't finish, that I may finish during the stream, but yeah, like this is you know, this also this desk works better for my mic stand. Like, I can actually put my mic stand, like, proper where it belongs on the desk. And I got, like, a little thing that can slide in and out from my, my keyboard. I've got it set up so I can, use my Switch. I want to leave, well, I'll get to that thing that's on the floor in a minute. I want to leave, the sad thing, I want to leave my Switch dock upstairs, but then I have to take this fucking cord and I have to, like, take it up and, like, I have to buy another fucking AC adapter. I've been meaning to get one for a long time for the Switch, but they're fucking $40. So, like, I'm not, like, in a hurry to get one. I would buy just, like, a third-party one, but I've heard that can kill your fucking Switch or your dock or whatever, so I'm not fucking around with that. And this is already a third-party dock that I use to connect it to the stream setup, so yeah. Okay, the other thing that I have down here, this is on the, advice of my grandmother, because my foot, see my foot, it's, like, injured. I don't know how or why it's injured. I don't even know what fucking happened to it. It just hurts like hell for the last few days, and, I've been trying to, make it not hurt. And it kind of didn't help doing all the shit, like going up and down the stairs constantly. But like the fucking annoying thing is when I'm in a lot of pain or when I'm like injured, and I know I shouldn't be working or doing anything physical. That's when I want to do it the most. I'm not even joking. Like that's when I want to get stuff done the most. And I'm like, no, I'm not being impeded from this. I have to get this done. So like, I mean, I was careful to not make it worse, but yeah, I may be soaking my foot a little bit during this stream. Y'all may hear the this. Does it actually? Can y'all even hear that? I don't know if y'all can even hear that. It's not even that loud. Whatever. But yeah, my grandmother was like, here, take this foot bath thingy that I have. Soak your foot. You need to do that. And I was like, I did it earlier this morning, and it actually felt kind of better. So after like setting everything up and doing this all day and afternoon, I was like, you know what? I'm going to use it again. Why not? Why not? Because I can. Because I can. No, I don't. You don't what? Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what's going on. God damn it. Never mind. But yeah, here we go. Here, I'm gonna get rid of that. Moving on up, Jamie? Yeah, yo. Or moving on down, actually. I'm moving on downstairs. Alright. I moved downstairs to the basement. But my bed is still upstairs, which, and see, that's the other thing. Like, it was really annoying trying to have, like, my studio set up in my bedroom. And, like, ever since I've moved back, I haven't really had a permanent, proper place for my clothes. So, I've kind of, like, Oh, you meant no, you don't hear it. Okay. Sometimes it takes me a while to remember what I said that the audience might have responded to. Okay. Anyway, you look ravishing tonight. Thank you, Origin. So yeah, now that I have less stuff in that room, I'm actually gonna put I'm gonna put a dresser in that room so that I can, because I wasn't able to put my clothes. I had like a big closet, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna put the dresser in here because it's gonna take up too much space with all my computer set up and everything. Like the dresser, like the way I had my computer set up, it took too much space, and I could not fit the dresser. Now I've moved stuff, I've condensed it a little bit, I've pushed the desk over in the corner, and it's kind of it fits now. So, but I was trying to make do without it. I was trying to just use a big closet that has like shelves, and I was using like a bunch of bins, a bunch of storage bins in the closet, and then hanging everything else up. But like, it's so fucking hard to like keep that shit organized. So yeah, now I'm gonna have like my room will be nicer, my studio area will be nicer, and maybe I'll be less less grouchy and annoyed in general. Wouldn't that be nice? Cause look, I've been a little down lately. I really have, and I wish that wasn't the case. I wish I felt more God damn it! I feel like I'm too off to one side, but this is where I want to sit. Or do I sit over here? Maybe if I put this here and then I put the mic there. Does that work? Does that work? I can't even. God fucking damn it. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna new studio, bet of hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's based. I'm gonna run and grab a thing. There, see? Look how quickly I grabbed that thing. There we go. We're good. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. I'm starting to think like I need like a actually there's like a bunch of fucking God damn it. Never mind. The fucking like leather on this couch is like uncomfortable-ish. Squirt? What's squirting? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. No, wait. Here. There. Oh, that's more comfortable. Okay. Alright. Damn right. We're here, yo. We're queer. We're doing it. We're doing it. Alright. Let's get down to business. I don't got no time to waste with all this shit. I forgot what the actual lyrics were. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's get down to business. I don't got no time to play no game. What is this? You know what? That's even better. I'm gonna use the Twilight blanket. I'm using the Twilight blanket, but my ass is gonna be on it. So it's not actually like, it's not like we're honoring Twilight or anything. Oh, that's even more comfortable. Okay. Yeah, alright. But let's get down to business, alright? Stream, how is everybody out there tonight? What up, Doggo VT? What up, Chrissy Vachito? What up, John Duff? What up, Chipotle Man? What up, Chrissy? No, I already said you. What up, Origin of Language? What up, Plotistic? What up, Plotistic? How's it going, everybody out there? How are all of y'all doing? Everyone who is in the chat and everyone who hasn't spoken up yet and everyone who's gonna come later and everyone who's gonna watch this on the VOD. How is all of y'all's tonight? I hope everyone's doing dope. Doper than the Pope. No, we can't say that. This is why I need Anna to rein me in from telling certain jokes. This is oh no. How is everybody? Doggo, how's Doggo doing? Better now. Had a bad week. That's good. I'm glad you're better because bad weeks suck. I had a bad week too. I had a bad month. And then some. But you know what? Fuck that. All right? I'm trying. We're moving past it. All right? We're going to do better. We're going to reach high. We're going to fly like a motherfucking bird in the sky. We're going to do dope shit. All right? We're going to do dope shit. Dope shit. This is a dope stream. All right? This stream is about to get like 130% doper up in this shit. All right? That's how dope this shit gonna be. All right? This shit's gonna be so fucking dope. God damn it. On Twitch. I can't do it. Can't do it. Anyone who's hung around with me in Discord knows what I'm referring to that I can't say. I mean, to be fair, I know why I can't say it, but it's still okay. Anyway. Doper than the Pope with a mouthful of soap. Because he had to wash his mouth out. All right? Yeah. You think the Pope doesn't swear too? You think the Pope is some fucking like some perfect motherfucker that never says a naughty word, that never uses the Lord's name in vain? I bet you if the Pope's coming down the stairs and he like he or going up the stairs and he like he hears a knock at the door that distracts him and he turns around and he accidentally kicks his foot on the railing on the fucking thing, something, and he hits his foot and he stubs his toe and it really hurts. I promise you, okay? I promise you, the Pope, just like everyone else, the Pope says, "God fucking damn it," and then he goes, "Hail Mary, full of grace." Of course he fucking does. All right? The Pope is not better than any of us. The Pope is a child molester. Wait, that you just undermined my entire joke. Thank you for that, doggo. Thank you for fucking undermining my entire line of fucking humor. I really fucking appreciate that. That means the goddamn world, you fucking bitch. Holy shit. How could you? Doper than Biggie? Damn right. Doper than Biggie. Pulling that triggy. Pulling the trigger. I don't know. I love you too, doggo. I love all of y'all, alright? I love each and every one of y'all, non-parasocially, of course. Everybody. Y'all are beautiful, alright? I'm glad we're here tonight. I'm glad we're chilling and hanging out and having a good night. And I feel good. I feel high energy. Yo, what up? Security Monitor Lizard. How's it going, yo? I haven't had Security Monitor Lizard on the show in a while. You've got to fucking come chill sometime, yo. Damn right. Or I should come on your show. I know I've been bad with like going on people's shows lately, but hey, I got a new studio now. I'll probably go on other people's shows all the fucking time, all right? Well, not all the time, but probably more often. Yeah, I would like to very much do that. And I'm working on some more collab projects, all right? Some stuff. I have some ideas in the works for perhaps a Doctor Who podcast that I kind of want to do. Because I have a lot of thoughts on Doctor Who and I really want to talk about it more, but I feel like I talk about it a little bit too much on these streams. So I kind of want to make it its own thing, you know? Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit here, but then whenever I talk about shit here, I'll like clip it and put it on like a specific Doctor Who channel, you know, so that I can like, I don't know. I have a few ideas. I want to do some specifically tailored gaming content as well, and maybe put that either, if not in its own place, then I might just clip some certain segments and put them on this channel. Cause I mean, the only reason I don't want to put Doctor Who clips on this channel is because I think it appeals to a different audience, and I think it kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to alienate people who are here to watch me talk about other shit, you know, and are sick of me talking about Doctor Who all the time. I mean, I'm going to talk about Doctor Who. Think of better games to play with us. Strategy and story-based games would work well. Pokemon is lame to stream, especially if you say you hate battling. Well, I mean, I play Pokemon to run around and collect shit, and when I start playing Pokemon on stream, it's not to play Pokemon on stream. It's to have a game on in the background while I'm talking to the chat. And I guess it kind of is fucked up by the fact that I end up just talking about Pokemon while I'm playing it. But my intention is not to keep talking about Pokemon. Like, there are games that I really want to play with you guys that I want to like go through the story of, and I've kind of been putting those on hold. Now that I've got a studio that I can work in a little better, I might start doing those more often. I would really like to do Jedi Fallen Order with you guys. Meaning I'm gonna play through it. We're gonna watch the cutscenes. Hopefully we don't get in trouble for watching the cutscenes on stream. I don't think we will. I don't know. It's Disney. That's the problem. Because like, you can get in trouble for showing certain Kingdom Hearts cutscenes on stream, at least in Kingdom Hearts 3, which that really pissed me off. When Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, there were certain cutscenes, because I was like streaming it directly from my PS4 to Twitch, and like there were cutscenes is like, you're not allowed to stream this, and it literally stopped you from streaming it. And then if anyone bypassed that, they would get in fucking trouble. I don't know if Disney has a similar thing with the Star Wars game. I didn't see anything like Kingdom Hearts notified you at the beginning. I don't think, yeah, but anyway, do Pikmin 3. Pikmin 2 is better, but you need a GameCube or Wii emulator. Believe it or not, I have a Wii U, and I have Pikmin 1 or 2 emulated on my Wii U, and I have Pikmin 3 on my Wii U. So the system I'd need to go play Pikmin 3, I have Pikmin either 1 or 2 on as well. If not both, I can't remember. There's some games that are maybe not on there right now that I have to put back on there, but Pikmin. You know what? I'll put it on the list. I have a list of games that I'd like to get to eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna get to Pikmin right now, but it wouldn't suck. I don't have Pikmin 3 on my Switch, so I can't. I have to set up my Wii U, which I was trying to figure out anyway, like what consoles I want to bring down here, because I still like I want to be able to connect my fucking Switch to my TV upstairs, and I guess I'm gonna bring my PS4 down here because I'm gonna have to, because if I want to play Jedi Fallen Order, which means anything I play on the PS4 I have to play down here. I guess that's just a decision I have to make. Which I don't play much on my consoles anyway, so maybe I'll actually play it more down here. Who knows? Have you beaten them all? I have not beaten any of the Pikmin games. I've played them a little bit. I don't think I've finished any of them. What I would actually really love to play is fuck. Why did it just slip my mind? Oh, fucking Metroid Prime. The problem with Metroid well, it's not a problem really, but like Vosh has been playing them, and like I feel like I'm gonna be feeling a shit ton of deja vu as I'm streaming playing Metroid Prime, and because like I've been watching a lot of Vosh's videos lately, and they're all during his fucking Metroid segments, and it's hearing the music behind him talking. It's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel a little weird, like hearing that Metroid music and talking possibly politics or whatever. And then people are, of course, going to be like, oh, there you go, copying Vosh. Even though I have wanted to do Metroid for a while. Pikmin is not better than Metroid. I'm sorry. I like Pikmin, but Metroid is objectively, well, maybe not objectively, in my humble opinion, Metroid is a far better franchise than Pikmin. I love Metroid. That's the thing, though. I have beaten most Metroid games. Actually, I might have just lied. I don't think I ever beat the first one, because I don't think I beat Zero Mission either. Pikmin is more unique. I mean, sure, it is more unique, and it's fun. Pikmin is a fun franchise. It's just, it's not as automatically fun for me as something like Metroid is. And Metroid is something that I like will get addicted to easily. I get addicted to like Metroidvania type gameplay in general. Like, I like that, which is why I really want to do Jedi Fallen Order. In fact, if I had my PS4 down here now, I'd probably start it now, but I'm not going to do that. Well, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll I don't know, who knows. But I would like to play through the entire story on stream. And there's a few games I want to do that with. I want to play through all the Kingdom Hearts games on stream. At least the best ones. I may not do the DS. Well, actually, it would kind of be fun to do the DS ones, honestly. Yeah, we can do, you know what would be dope? We can just do the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise, yeah, in chronological order. Since a lot of people will never play every game in chronological order. Yeah, I've actually wanted to do that for a while. What else? I'd like to play... Oh, I was gonna do Resident Evil 8. I was getting ready to do that before the holidays. Yeah, I'd like to do a proper like playthrough of Resident Evil 8. I wanted to do that when the game came out, but I ended up not. I ended up just playing it with my ex because she wanted to watch me play it. She doesn't like shooters, so she would like make me play while she watched. And halfway through our second or third play session, she was so damn entertained by me commenting on the game and me commenting every time like I got killed or whatever, or getting frustrated because I couldn't find something. And she was getting so goddamn entertained. She was like, God damn it, why didn't we stream this? I was like, that's a good fucking point. Why didn't we stream this? Oh, God. That would have actually been really good to stream my first playthrough of, yeah. I said before, like, I can be entertaining while playing a video game, but, like, I have to be really into the game. And most of the time when I'm playing games on stream, and that, maybe that's my own fault, because I haven't really, like, see, if I'm going to play a game on stream and actually, like, have the stream be about the game, then I'm going to do a very specific type of stream, and be like, this is a game stream. But most of the time when I'm gaming, I try to just keep shit more casual so that I'm not just paying attention to the game. Because the other thing, if I start doing like a series of game streams, like, I like to do them at a more specific time, probably later, because yeah, a lot of people are going to come around who didn't watch the beginning of it or don't really care for that sort of thing. And I still want to be able to do, you know, just chat with the chat. And obviously we've got to do, I think we're going to start doing like news shows again, or segment shows. Maybe not news specific. I really don't like covering the news anymore. Like I told you guys, like that the old news segment on my channel used to be called Tie the Noose. And yeah, that was a very apt title for that segment, because that is kind of what watching the news makes you want to do. Not actually do it in Roblox, of course. Yes, in Roblox. Make a big Roblox shaped noose out of Roblox in Roblox. Okay. Stellaris. I don't know what Stellaris is. Have you played Element TD on Warcraft 3? I have not even played Warcraft 3, so I've never played any of the Warcraft. I'm not a fucking strategy gamer. I don't do good with strategy games. I don't have the attention span for them. Same reason I don't do walking simulators. I do not have the attention span for walking simulators unless there's like, okay, this is something interesting about me that I've realized recently. When it comes to action, I'm of two minds depending on what medium the action is taking place in. For example, when it comes to movies or TV shows, even TV shows that I really, really love, ones that I pay very close attention to and watch constantly, like, I don't care for action scenes. I just don't. In fact, like, I'll be watching a Doctor Who episode that I'm really fucking invested in, and the minute action happens, I just kind of zone out, and I'm just, like, doing something else, and I'm, like, glancing over a little every once in a while. I'm like, oh yeah, that's still happening, okay. But, like, let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest. When it comes to action scenes in movies or TV shows or comics even, like, what have you, there's only two outcomes, right? Either the good guy wins and the bad guy loses, or the bad guy wins and the good guy loses. And you can very quickly pick up on the context of everything that happened within that battle or fight scene the minute it's over, pretty much. The minute everyone's done punching and kicking and shooting and running around, car chases too, car chasing. When everyone's finished all of that shit and the dialogue starts again, that you get all the fucking context, right? If you stop paying attention, and this is true for 99% of movies and shows, if you stop paying attention throughout the battle scene, even if like certain things are happening, I mean, okay, maybe not maybe 90%, I'll say. Maybe there are some where something is specifically happening, or like everything is very visual. I can't imagine watching anything with you. To be clear, I'm not annoying about this. I'm just explaining how I take in media. I tend to zone out, and I tend to be gaming or something while I'm fucking watching something anyway. So this is me when I'm watching something. I'm like, right? I'm like gaming, and I'm mostly looking at the screen, but like I'm playing something like Pokemon that I can play without having to give it my full attention. But yeah, like I don't know, like the action scenes, like I'm sorry, like it's not what grabs me. It's just kind of there. It's almost obligatory. I view it almost as like padding, because I don't view action or combat scenes or fight scenes or car chase scenes to be anything really that advances the narrative. Everything, and I get it, show don't tell is part of storytelling. I understand that. And I get that we want to visualize things rather than just hear about them. But again, I'm explaining to you how my mind works. Because in my mind, everything, if you have like a 5-minute fight scene, I guess that's too much. Let's say like a 3-minute fight scene in like a 40-minute show. As far as I'm concerned, that 3 minutes could be summed up in like 20 or 30 seconds. Maybe you show like a much more like a much shorter, much more heavily edited version of the fight. But like the conversations, the things that actually advance the plot, characters finding something out, going places, talking, character development, none of that stuff happens during a fight scene. Very rarely. Every once in a while, I will admit, yes, there are fight scenes where, no, you can see the character is actually like something dawns on them, or they figure out a new way to win. But like, usually that's also pointed to by dialogue that's happening at the same time. So I don't feel the need to keep my eyes on the screen. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not never paying attention. I don't have my eyes glued to the scene during an action scene, because again, most of the time I can pretty much pick it up from context clues, from hearing the audio, from hearing whatever dialogue is sprinkled throughout, and from glancing over from time to time and be like, okay, yep, this is what's still happening. Yep, they're still punching and kicking each other, still beating the shit out of each other. It's still a car chase. They're still shooting, like whatever it is. Because I don't know. I prefer character development and story and conversations and shit happening. Like, I don't view action as shit happening. Now, here's the funny thing, and this is why I started talking about this, because when it comes to video games, I'm the exact polar opposite. When it comes to video games, I could not give a shit. I could not care less about the plot. I don't care. I don't care about the story. It's very rare. There are like a few games that I really get into the story, but 90% of the time, I don't give a shit. I don't care what's happening in the story. Is the action fun? Is the gameplay fun? Is whatever the fuck I'm doing fun? If that's true, then I will be completely invested in that game. If the gameplay is not fun and it's down to the story to hold everything together, it better be a really, really good fucking story. I mean, really unique, and the kind of story that really obviously benefits from being told in that medium. Like, it has to be a story that I can't just walk away from it going, huh, I wonder why that wasn't just like a movie. Like, I wonder why that wasn't just a horror movie. I could have watched, like, most of these fucking horror games. It just feels like that could have just been a movie. Or a choose-your-own-adventure movie, which honestly I think they should make more of those instead of trying to make them video games. Put these, they have them. They put them on, like, Netflix and shit. What is it? Black Mirror, Bandersnatch or whatever. That was actually a pretty good choose your own adventure movie. You know, they should, if they're gonna do that shit where they try to, like, where the gimmick is, oh well, there's multiple endings and you could choose to go this place, because let's be honest, 90% of these fucking walking simulator horror games, 90% of them, it's just 2 or 3 different options. It's not like something like Skyrim where you're constantly, like, I guess Skyrim is a bad example. What's a game where, like, every fucking decision you make has, like, an effect on what's going on? I'm sure those exist, but, like, there's a lot of them that claim to do that don't really, and that could just be a choose-your-own-adventure movie. And so, yeah, just do those, put them on Netflix. Don't make them a video game and charge people $60, and by doing that also make it a very singular experience that, like, one person has to play themselves rather than something that a bunch of friends can sit down and watch together and maybe, like, make decisions together or whatever. Like, because if I'm gonna play one of those choose your own adventure fucking walking simulator horror games, it's going to be with a group of friends or not at all. Because I can't be bothered otherwise. Oh, God. I missed Orange Crush so much while I was living in the States. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't have real Orange Crush, alright? It tastes like garbage in the States. It tastes like fucking garbage. I hate it. And it sucked because, like, Orange Crush has always been my favorite fucking soft drink. And in the States, I tried getting it a couple times and I tasted it and I was like, ugh, this tastes like fucking, I don't know, not good. Not good. Tastes like fucking carbonated Tang at best. No. Orange Crush is fucking great. Anyway, sorry, chat, I've been ignoring y'all. What up, Ace? Hey, beautiful, thank you. I think action is overrated. Base Jamie. Damn right. Glad I'm not crazy. Glad I'm not the only one with this opinion. At least when it comes to movies and shows. Because, again, when it comes to video games, that's where I care about the action. Because that's what video games are about. Putting you in the action. I'll be honest, when I was a kid, I used to like action scenes a lot more. I especially used to really enjoy, like, action scenes in Star Wars and stuff, and I used to fantasize playing those action scenes in a video game. And then I played some Star Wars video games, and I was like, oh, this, this feeds that, urge or hunger or whatever that I have for action way better than watching it in a movie does. If I want to experience some action, I'm gonna pick up a fucking controller and do it myself. Damn right. If I want to enjoy some fucking shooter action, which, by the way, as much as I rail against shooters, I do enjoy shooters from time to time. Not often, but every once in a while. I'll play a fucking video game. I'll play Doom or some shit. If I want to fucking experience some high speed driving action, I'll pick up a fucking racing game. Like, that's what video games are for, experiencing the action. And I know there are some people, and I'm not trying to diss this type of game, but there are some people that they play the video games solely for the story, and they watch movies and shit solely for the fucking action. And, like, maybe some people are just in it for all of it more than I am, but, like, I feel like, for me, it's I don't know. Maybe it's because of how, like, compartmentalized my brain can be at times, where I'm like, okay, this is for this thing and this is for that, and this mode of my brain is for when I'm doing this or when I'm here or around like, yeah, I don't know. Off topic, but have you seen Captain Marvel? No, I have not. I am not caught up on Marvel movies. Because, again, the Marvel movies, they're interesting. They have interesting storylines, but, like, I feel like they lean too heavily on the action for my taste. And it's not that I don't enjoy watching them. I do. But, again, the way I watch stuff, 90% of the time, I'm watching something on my phone. I have my phone, and, like, I bring it around with me, or I set it down while I'm doing something else, and, like, my phone is sitting here, and I'm playing a game, and, like, I'm watching Doctor Who on my phone, or whatever, or I'm watching YouTube videos or whatever on my phone, and I'm playing a video game. If I'm watching a movie and playing a video game, the thing I like about being able to do that is that most shit that I watch, yeah, like, the action is pretty, like, vestigial almost. It's just kind of there. It's obligatory almost. It's there because it kind of has to be. But when it comes to, like, Marvel movies especially, or just, like, superhero movies are very action oriented, and they can be one of those movies that is kind of the exception, where the character development and whatnot happens throughout the combat. And as the combat and stuff is kind of going crazy, and I have my attention split, which I'm always going to do in some fashion. Like, I am too ADHD to just sit down and watch something most of the time. It's very rare, unless I'm high. Like, if I take a fat rip, and if I take, like, a fat bong rip, which is why, like, I end up sitting outside for so long and watch it on my phone for so long, because I'll take my phone outside and I'll, like, light up my bong, and then I'll just be like, whoa, dude, and I'll just, like, sit there watching, like, I'll start binging whatever show I'm watching. So I guess if I want to watch the Marvel movies, that would be a good time to do it when I'm getting high. Because that's because normally I like watching, I especially like watching shows because they're in either 20 or 40 minute intervals. And it's easier to plan shit around that. But, like, watching, like, a movie that's an hour and a half to 2 hours or more, like, that's a bigger time commitment. But when I'm getting high, I'm normally just, like, sitting there chilling. So I guess I've found my time to get into the Marvel movies. I'll do it, all right? I'm gonna get caught up, I swear. Guess who's back? Back again. Betty's back. Yo, what up, Betty White? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah. I know you're speaking from the ether. I'm warm. I'm gonna take this off. Ah, my hair. Yeah. Yeah. That's slightly better. Uh-huh. Okay. When I first saw the new game, I was super wait, what new game? When I first saw the new game, I was super jealous. It looks absolutely horrible. There was a lot of nudity, no hair being pulled, but no what are you talking about? Wait, what game are you talking about, John Hooper? I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. I have no idea. You hear Meatloaf died? I never got into Meatloaf. I never, yeah, I was never a fan. I don't know if I have even ever heard any Meatloaf music. Guess who's back? Back again. Jamie's back. Tell a friend. I'm back, bitches. I am back. I am back, and this damn, I got so much more space. I feel like I can like chill. I don't have to be all confined. I can like, I don't know. I can relax, yo. I can kick back in this area. This is dope, yo. The annoying thing is this TV, like I have to keep looking down at it because it's like on a table. So it's like it's like I have to look down at it. But like, I mean, it works. It works. It works, yo. We got it. This isn't my desk. This is my sister's desk, but I'm borrowing it. So, but finally I have a desk that I can actually put my mic stand on properly. Which is dope. And yeah, I've got a pizza that I haven't finished. And see, there's a bunch of room back there. I'm trying to clean out this room more. There's also like there's more room for my the screen, the green screen. There's a window up there, yo. There's a window. Yeah. Isn't this dope? My basement studio, yo. My basement studio is based. Yeah. I might get a green screen. Dope, yo. Jamie, Eminem is whack. Prove me wrong. I would prove you wrong by just spitting some Eminem bars right now. I guess I could. I don't gotta be quiet or nothing. Hell yeah, the studio does look awesome. It's fucking pog. Like I said, I've even got like a foot bath thingy. It's not staying down here, but... Speaking of which, my foot is killing me. I hate it. I hate it. I don't even know what I did to it. I have no idea what I did to it. It's just in pain. Okay, that is loud. I don't care. Eminem, look, I can I can understand some criticisms of Eminem. He's definitely worthy of some criticisms. But Eminem, I'm sorry, Eminem is one of the best rappers. Like, there's a reason why he is so well known and respected, and is still like in a lot of circles viewed to, like I still believe he holds the record for fastest verse ever. Like, look, is some of Eminem's material a little problematic? Sure. Okay? Absolutely. But it's art, all right? It's a work of art that, you know, again, I wouldn't always make all the references and shit that he does, but, you know, he says the F slur a little too much, although he doesn't anymore. Nah, Eminem, for the most part, is pretty fucking cool, yo. Are there juggalos in Canada? Have you ever met any? Not in Canada. I've never met a juggalo. I've met juggalos online. I've never met a juggalo here. I'm sure they exist. I'll be honest, I don't care for ICP at all, really. I'm sorry, like, Eminem is one of the best rappers, and he always will be. Even if another rapper comes along someday that, like, blows him out of the water, which I still haven't heard anyone blow him out of the water. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's the best there ever was and no one has ever, like, stepped to him. But, like, at this point, I'd say there's contention for who might be at the top, but Eminem is definitely in the running for it. Like, objectively, he is in the running for best rapper. And he always will be until someone else comes along who makes him look ridiculous. And I haven't seen that happen. Kendrick is the best, but see, I don't listen to Kendrick much anymore, so I do like Kendrick. I will say, I do like Kendrick. Kendrick is not a bad rapper. I just wish Eminem would chill with the chaotic fast flows he's been overusing for the past few years. I mean, he's not going to. It's his talent. It's one of the things that he's uniquely really fucking good at. Better than most people. So, yeah, if I could fucking fast rap like that, I'd be showing off all the time too. If I could freestyle, I'd be showing off all the fucking time. But definitely if I could do what he can do. Oh my god, I'm sorry, why would he stop doing it? He's trying to like, he already, like I said, he holds the record. I think he broke his own record in, like, I think Rap God held the record for a while, and then I think he broke it in, like, a Nicki Minaj song that he featured on, and then I think he broke his own record again, in, I think, one of the Music to Be Murdered By. I think either, I think it was the first one, not side B. But yeah. No, like, I love Eminem. You're not gonna convince me Eminem is a bad rapper. Not in a million years. Not only is he a good rapper, but, like, a lot of his music has substance, which I also really like. In fact, I don't like artists that don't have substance. I don't like artists that are just catchy and nothing else. That's not why I listen to Eminem. I listen to Eminem because he's actually deep. and he actually says something, and he actually puts passion and emotion and feeling into his music. When I listen to Eminem's music, not all of his songs, but a lot of them, I can feel the pain when he wrote certain tracks. You can feel it in the lyrics, in the delivery, in the music itself, in the instrumentals. You can hear it, you can feel it. That's what I view as good music. And I'll be honest, he hasn't done that quite as much as of late. Ironically, and I know a lot of people shit on this album, one of the last albums that he really like made me feel shit, that I still hold in a high regard, even though a lot of people really don't like it. What is it? Not Recovery. Hang on. I've got why do I always, all of Eminem's album names run together, okay? It's not my fault. He has too many R names. Revival. There you go. Revival. I liked Revival. I do. I like Revival. There's a lot of really good songs on Revival. People say, oh, it's too poppy, or it's too what, like, no, it's fucking good. It's deep. It's not all super deep. Some people say, oh, it's self-indulgent and whiny. Get the fuck out of here, all right? An artist, what is an artist going to do other than create? And what are they going to create from other than their own lived experiences? Okay? I'm sorry, taking I can never shit on something that someone took their life experiences and their pain and poured into their art. I can sometimes say, like, okay, well, that doesn't work quite as well as they intend it to. But no, I think what Eminem is intending with Revival pretty much works for most of it. The only problem with Revival is it's not full of like bangers and club hits. But I argue Eminem's music doesn't need to be. Has he made that kind of music in the past? Sure. But honestly, that's never been my favorite type of Eminem music. My favorite type of Eminem music, when you go back to his old shit, is a lot of his darker, more emotional tracks. Going back to like the Slim Shady LP, my favorite songs on there are songs like 97 Bonnie and Clyde. That one's dark. Rock Bottom I always really loved. Bad Meets Evil, Still Don't Give a Fuck. I loved those songs. If I had $1 million, that one was good. Brain Damage is also pretty good. Look, My Name Is a good song. It's a good song. It's a hit. It's a bop. It's a single. It's a radio bop. All right. It's something everyone wants to play on repeat all the time because it's catchy but like, that's not why I'm here for Eminem. It's one of the reasons I love him, but like, he's got more depth than that. Yeah, what else? The Mathers LP. My favorite songs on there were stuff like Stan, which everyone knows Stan is an amazing fucking song. The Way I Am, another song, like really raw and emotional and kind of angry, but you know, he was angry, he was frustrated, it was going through a lot. Like I feel it. Marshall Mathers, another good track. Kim, obviously, a very emotionally raw track that, damn, like, I'll be honest, I don't like listening to all the time, especially lately. It can be kind of hard to listen to, and it can kind of put me in a negative headspace. But there's a reason why, and it's because that song was full of raw pain and emotion, and it was real. It was real. But yeah, and I'm not saying I don't love the other stuff on those albums as well, but yeah. I know some people, again, I love Cleaning Out My Closet. I always love that. That was one of the songs that got me into Eminem at first. Sing for the Moment, another one I love. Always loved. Fucking... Evil Deeds, some people don't like that one. I like that one. I like Toy Soldiers. I think that one is really kind of sad almost. It's good. Mockingbird, again, some people don't like Mockingbird. I think it's really good. I think it's emotional. It's something he wrote for his daughters. Like it's absolutely real. It's not. That's what I like from Eminem. I like the real shit. I like the raw shit. I like the emotional shit. Whether it's sad, whether it's angry, whether it's depressed, like the real emotion. Like that's why honestly Relapse is my favorite album, and some people really do disagree with that. Funny, I was talking to my sister the other day. Marilyn Mathers. She was telling me, I was telling her, we were talking about Eminem, and I was like, yeah, I love Relapse, and I think that's an underrated album. And she was like, thank you, yes. I was like, it's so nice to talk to one person, finally, who doesn't get mad at me when I say Relapse is my favorite album. But yeah, Relapse is my favorite fucking Eminem album, bite me. And yes, Revival is underrated, bite me. Bite me. I mean, again, Relapse is my favorite because of, like, songs like My Mom, Insane. Bagpipes from Baghdad is a bop. We Made You. I always loved that one. We're the ones who made you. I was wanting to cover that song. I think that would be a fun song to cover. Stay Wide Awake. Ah, oh, such a haunting, dope song. Old Time's Sake is just fun. Eminem and Dr. Dre. Deja Vu. Deja Vu was probably my most played song in my emo days, and it's still, I love it. Yeah, I listened to a lot of Eminem's darker songs in my more emo days. Beautiful is, well, beautiful. Underground is fucking insane and amazing and offensive, but catchy and just, it's such a good fucking I think it's, I don't know if it's a freestyle, but it's got that vibe, and it's just fun. And then I like the refill shit that gets added. Buffalo Bill, Elevator, Music Box, My Darling. Oh my fucking god. I don't ever want you to leave me, my darling. You and me were meant to be together, my darling. And if I cannot have you, no one can, you're my darling. 'Cause I possess your soul, your mind, your heart, and your body. Holy shit, I love that one. It's, I'm sorry, Relapse is just so good. Puke is a good, yeah, I like Puke. I don't love it, but Puke is okay. Whatever the new album brings, I'll be there for the ride. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. That's how I feel about Eminem. I love Eminem, and I love whatever he pulls out because it's him. I fell in love with the heart and soul and artist that is Eminem. I'm not gonna. I'm at this point. I'm very unlikely to like call his music whack unless he literally puts out something that is just garbage. I haven't seen him do it. I've seen him put stuff out that's a little weaker. Sure, I've seen him put stuff out that I don't fall in love with immediately. But the man's never put out garbage. Not even Infinite was garbage. And I don't love I don't even like any of the songs on Infinite particularly, but like none of them are garbage. They're all listenable. They're all fucking like that's the thing. Eminem's worst song is probably better than anything I could come up with. Better than anything most people could come up with. Okay, but here is why. And I'm sorry. I defend Revival. I defend Revival for the following. No, actually, fuck you. Every track on Revival is good. Every track. Walk on Water. Some people really hate it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Eminem and Beyonce. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, and it's two artists that have been lifted up and put on pedestals by a number of people. Both these artists, Eminem and Beyonce, have both been put up on pedestals, been both viewed as larger than life figures, are both people that a ton of people pay attention to and are inspired by. And yeah, people treat them sometimes like they're fucking Jesus. And it's Eminem and Beyonce, both of them kind of like questioning that a little bit and being introspective about it. Eminem, especially throughout his verses, his you know, questioning himself and the way people view him. It's so good. And it slides right into Believe. And Believe, oh my god, like that song is good. It's inspirational. It's got good vibes. It's got high energy. It's just fucking amazing. Chloroseptic, really good. I know some people don't like the original version of Chloroseptic and like the remix way better. I think they're both good, but they're both good. Chloroseptic is a good song. It's a bop. It's a catchy high. Hey, you want your radio bop? There it is in this album. There it fucking is. Untouchable. That was his ooh, I'm getting canceled song ish for that era. I don't love that one as much, but it's still funny. It's good. It's no wait, Untouchable. No wait, that was his anti-racism song. Never mind. I was mixing it with a song from his latest album. Yeah, no, Untouchable. Yeah, that was his song. Going after like institutional racism and racist cops and shit. Yeah, that was a good song. River, come on. River is a beautiful track with Ed Sheeran. It's a song, I guess about an unborn fetus that gets aborted. That I guess Eminem is going back and forth on you know what to do, and you know it's kind of melancholy, but it's really good. It's got some good vibes. I've been a liar, been a thief, been a lover, been a cheat. All my sins. Yeah, I can't go as high as Ed Sheeran. Remind. Wait, the funny thing about the song "Remind Me," you're actually gonna have to remind me what that one's about. I'm looking at the track list, and I'm like, wait, what is this one about? It's called "Remind Me," and it has an intro to it. Hang on. Can I get away with playing a couple seconds of it without getting in trouble? Is my audio even? Oh, it's that one. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's that one. It's not bad. It's his. I guess it's his obligatory rock, classic rock type song for that album. Not a bad song. You know what? Fuck it. I'll keep the track list on screen as I go down. Let's see. Like Home with Alicia Keys. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I don't love it. It's not an amazing song, but it works. It's good. I like Alicia Keys. She has a good voice. She's good in this. It's good. Okay. If you listen to Bad Husband and you don't feel shit, maybe you're not human. I don't know. Maybe you've never had a relationship that ended badly. Maybe you generally can't relate. I can relate to a lot of the feelings that he has in this song. And the music, oh my god, Ex Ambassadors is fucking beautiful for the hook. I can't praise this song enough. This song is beautiful. I have it in some of my sleep playlists because it's such a the hook is just beautiful. It's amazing. And it turned me on to Ex Ambassadors, who have done some other good songs that I like, and featured with some other good artists. Tragic Endings. Yeah, it's good. It hurts. I feel that one. It's good. Framed. Okay. Yeah, Framed is the one that... 'Cause I've been framed. Yeah, that one is... I don't love it. I don't love it. It's not bad, though. Yeah, that's his very obligatory... Okay, let's write a song about murder, because I almost feel like he just wrote that song because it's what was expected of him. That, hey, I gotta have my my obligatory serial killer vibe song. That's what it is. It's for Eminem's songs with a serial killer vibe. It works. It's fine. It's not amazing. It's not bad. Nowhere Fast. Oh, I love it. I can't play it. Oh, I love it so much. I would play it. I love Nowhere Fast. I fucking love this song. This song, look, a lot of people, this was one of the songs people were like, this is so whack. This is, the Eminem's gone whack, yo. Look at him attacking Trump and getting political. First of all, motherfuckers, Eminem was always political, and Eminem has always been a Democrat and has always been extremely critical of the Republican president. He relentlessly attacked Bush and was famously investigated by the Secret Service for going after Bush in his songs. Of course he was going to go after Trump, and he did an amazing fucking job at it. It was really fucking good. This song is good. It hits you in the feels. It's political. It's not his only political song. It's not his only one where he kind of jabs at Trump. But where he does it well, I believe. Heat. This is probably another one on this album that I'm kind of... Here, let's play a couple seconds of it. Oh. Yeah, this is another one that's just fine. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Doesn't really make me feel anything, so I don't really... it doesn't stick in my mind. It's just another... It's okay. Like, it's another... I think it's supposed to be like the classic rock vibe again, which... I like when Eminem does. You know, it's definitely a song that I wouldn't be against it being in like my playlist rotation, you know, but like it's not one that I'm ever gonna like go to and seek out. Offended, okay.
You claim if you get knocked by
That was the song. This is the obligatory oh no, I'm getting canceled kind of vibe of a song. Or like, oh, people are so offended by me. I don't know. This is the only song on the album that, no, it's not even bad. I was going to say it's bad. No. I just don't love it. It's, as I'm thinking about it, like little bits of it are playing in my head, and I'm like, no, it's got some good moments. It's just, again, it's not particularly exceptional. Need Me with Pink. That song. Very relatable, very emotional. Lot of feelings and emotions going on with that. Like I dig it. I dig it. And it's sad. It's true. It's a sad song, but it's good. In Your Head. Generally a banger. I know some people, oh, I mean, the zombie track, yo, it's lame. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'll be honest. I never cared for the zombie song until I heard Eminem do it, quite frankly. Now I've heard the original, it's not bad, but no, I like what Eminem did with it. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Yeah. I can't do it. I'm not I'm not Andy Bernard. But no, it's really good. It's really good. Again, the verse is kind of melancholy. It's got a good vibe. But the last two, guys. The last two tracks on this album. Okay. Some people really don't like A Rose. I do. I like it because of what it's doing. I like it because of how it ties in with Castle. I like it because the two songs, one flows into the other, and the other. So Castle is a song that Eminem wrote, I guess, going back, writing about you know, him trying to raise Haley and shit. It was, I guess, it's letters that he wrote to Haley. Probably not literal letters, but the idea is these are letters that he wrote throughout different periods of his career, and him like kind of questioning, you know, it starts with him before he made anything of himself, being like, damn, like, you know, you were just born. I don't know. Am I going to be able to raise you? Am I going to be able to take care of you? You know, am I going to be able to succeed or do anything? And you feel that desperation. You feel that drive to succeed, to be a rapper, an artist, to make something of himself, to make a career out of this, because he had a daughter coming to the world. He was like, I don't know if I'll be able to provide, given what I make and where I come from, and you know, like it's hard. I want to be able to do better. I want to be able to do right by my daughter. I want to be able to you know, not just be scraping by. You can see, you can feel, and I felt often when he goes back and talks about that kind of era of his career or before his career, you can kind of feel that, like, that drive, because he understands. He's like, okay, I have a talent for this, and I'm good at this. But like that also understanding that like it's not as simple as just being a talented rapper and just making it overnight. And that desperation to make it, to achieve something, to get his album out there, to get his shit heard, to you know, be successful. And I like that this song is more him kind of like questioning and doubting himself, and throughout it, even he does succeed a little bit, but then he's like, do I still have what it takes, or am I like gonna fall behind, and dealing with his drug addiction, and being like, can I overcome this? Can I overcome any of this? And I like the way it ends with him just kind of like giving up, and I think it ends with him going back to his pills again, because like it kind of like the song, each verse is like throughout a different period of his career, and then to I guess modern day, or not, it's still like in his past. But anyway, I think it ends, I'm pretty sure it ends with like him going back to his pills. And then the next song, A Rose, begins with him in the hospital. And the very first line is, if I could rewind time like a tape, something about like for every second, something, if I could, I don't know, I can't remember the exact, but like, it's him lying in his hospital bed, dying of a drug overdose, regretting all the things in his life that he didn't do, regretting his failures, regretting his failures to be there for his daughters, to be there for his family, to fix shit with his mother, to, you know, or at least hash things out or anything. You know, you can feel all of that pain, all of that unfinished business, but in that moment he's overcome, he's given in to this thing that's overcome him. And as someone who's struggled with addiction, I can absolutely relate to a lot of those feelings. And a lot of that feeling like you're at rock bottom. And all of that, and all that raw emotion in that song, and you can feel him just like kind of like, I've shed many a tear listening to this song, hearing him just kind of say goodbye, and, you know, say goodbye to his daughters, and put forth all his regrets, and then him dying and being like, God damn, if I could literally, if I'm grasping at straws, I'm trying anything, if I can just go back, And the song rewinds. And the instrumentals become that of Castle again. And the song ends with the same beat from Castle, and him, the last verse of Castle, it starts the same as that, but then it goes off into, instead of him giving in to his addiction and going down a path that will lead to his destruction, him saying no. Him saying, I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight for the people that I love, the people that I care about. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to succeed. I'm going to get better. And I love that. It's beautiful, and it's inspirational, and it's so good. This album is really fucking good, and really underrated, and gets a lot of undue hate. And I really don't know why. Other than people just being overly cynical and mean. I don't get it. This is a really good fucking album. One of my favorites that Eminem has ever put out. And honestly, I don't think he's put out a better one since. Because let's see, Kamikaze. There's some good songs on Kamikaze. I like about half of them. I mean, they're all decent, but like the ones I really like, yeah, about half of them. The problem with Music to Be Murdered By, it really does feel, one of his songs is called Book of Rhymes or something. Where is it? He brings up, yeah, my Book of Rhymes, and in the hook he's like, I'm emptying my book of rhymes. Like, if it honestly, listening to Music to Be Murdered By, it really does feel like that's what he's doing. He's emptying out his rhyme book, all these unfinished songs or projects or ideas that he's had over the years, and he's kind of just putting them all together and putting them out there. And that's not bad. It's not bad. But I don't love all the songs. Like, there are some songs I love. Alfred's Theme is really good. Black Magic is really good. Tone Deaf is okay. Book of Rhymes is okay. This is okay. These Demons was pretty good. Discombobulated. I really like Discombobulated. Mostly because it's got that Relapse vibe. It's got the accents and it's fun. Unaccommodating, I really, really like. And I really like Young Ma. She is so good. She's a really dope lesbian rapper that makes some dope shit. She's kind of old school. Like, her shit feels very like old school rap, but it's also kind of unique and kind of like old school and new school mixed a little bit. I like it. I really like her. So I really like this song, and she does an amazing job. They both do an amazing job in this song. This Unaccommodating is just really fucking good. Amazing song. Those Kind of Nights with Ed Sheeran. Honestly, I usually love Ed Sheeran features. I'm honestly kind of disappointed by this one. When I saw Ed Sheeran, I know most people, when they see Ed featuring Ed Sheeran, they probably don't think much, but I get excited. I'm not saying this song was bad, but it didn't live up to my excitement. This is fine. Godzilla was pretty good. Darkness. Oh, amazing song. I love it. Oh my God. Another song that proves without a doubt that Eminem is the master of the triple entendre. So good. I mean, the song itself is one giant double entendre for performing, him performing, doing a show, and him being the Las Vegas shooter. But then a lot of the lines are also triple entendres for other shit. So it just, and the song, it's so good, and it's so dark and full of emotion and that hopelessness that a lot of people have felt. It's a song that I feel just encapsulates depression and peers into the mind of it, and depression and hopelessness, and it depicts it so well, and it hurts, and it's sad, especially when you do realize at the end, this is a shooter, this is the Las Vegas shooter. And yeah, it made me tear up the first couple times I heard it, and it's still a song that, it's so good. Leaving Heaven is another song that's really good. I like most of the songs about Eminem dealing with his issues with his parents. I know some people, again, go, oh, like, it's just him whining. No, those are very real feelings, and again, shit that I can relate to, and I think it's very powerful. A lot of the songs, hearing him, call them out for their horrible behavior, expose a lot of it, and take that power back. So I've always loved those songs, and yeah, Leaving Heaven is a really good one. The rest of these songs, Stepdad is okay. For the songs with that theme, it's actually one of my less favorite ones, but it is good. Yeah, the rest of these are just kind of fine. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in my opinion that Revival is I don't think he's released anything as good as Revival. I think Revival was really good, and I don't think Eminem has released anything quite as good since. His subsequent, I guess we'll call it 2.5 releases, have been good, passable, but honestly not better than Revival. And I know some people have the exact opposite opinion, are like, no, Kamikaze is actually good and Revival is garbage. Kamikaze is pretty decent. I like most of the songs, especially Lucky You with Joyner Lucas and Not Alike with Royce da 5'9". I love Royce da 5'9" in general. Anyway, that's my opinions on Eminem's recent discography, I suppose. I'll assume you guys found that somewhat interesting since everyone didn't leave. Sorry, I've been ignoring the chat. But yeah, I might clip that and make it a segment, because I've been meaning to review Eminem's... I've been meaning to do music reviews in general. The only music review channel I know of is The Needle Drop with Anthony Fantano. And as much as I like Anthony Fantano as a person, I despise most of his music taste. Most of the shit I love, he shits all over. And he's shit all over this Revival album, definitely. And he's shit all over some of my favorite X albums. Yeah, not something I like to hear. Darkness Blew Me Away. Yeah, it's brilliant. Just a tip, you can play up to 20 seconds of copyrighted material, I think. I'm pretty sure it's closer to 6 or 7 seconds, but I try to be very careful with that. Are you a fan of the Wu-Tang Clan? Not really. Not really heard much of them. Yeah, no, I didn't play enough of it to get a copyright claim. Yeah, I know Eminem deals with a lot of like dark subject matter and suicidal thoughts and whatnot. And yeah, I've been in similar places while listening to Eminem's music, but I'll argue having his music was probably one of the things that kept me from doing anything stupid a number of times. Just honestly, just listening to a song where the the person singing or rapping um is expressing very similar emotions to what I'm currently going through. Yeah, that at least for me, that makes me feel less alone. And like someone out there understands. Not only someone, but someone who's extremely successful and talented. Um so I think there's a lot of value in that type of art in general. Um Even if you are dealing with very negative emotions and very dark subject matter, it can be important. It can be important for that kind of shit to exist. Because hey, I don't know this for a fact, but maybe if the Las Vegas shooter had a song to listen to, maybe if the song Darkness existed and that person had a song to listen to that they felt like, "Oh, this person gets what I'm feeling in this moment." For all I know, if the Las Vegas shooter was alive today and heard Eminem's song, he'd be like, "What the fuck is this? This doesn't capture my mental state at all." Like, I mean, whatever. Like you could argue that all day, but like, I think it very clearly does. And if it doesn't match his mental state perfectly, I think it absolutely matches the mental state of most people who are in a place where they would even merely consider doing such a thing. And I want to be clear, I'm not above that. I've been in some dark places in my life where I have had some dark fantasies, and I have thought some really dark things, and I have desired to do some really horrible things. Um so I can definitely relate to someone in that headspace, and I can understand someone feeling isolated and depressed and hopeless and feeling like nothing fucking matters anyway and feeling like no one's gonna fucking pay attention to you anyway. I understand all of that. And I think if more of our society um understood that and those feelings weren't so stigmatized and so foreign to a lot of people, that if more people were open to talking about those kinds of things, less people would feel alone and less people would feel the need to lash out against society. That's one of the amazing things about art. Art can absolutely have that effect. Art saves lives, okay? Eminem has probably saved my life at points, and I know other people who also will tell you, yes, Eminem saved my life. Listening to him, having his music there, and I know everyone has that artist for them. Everyone's got their artist that maybe didn't save their life, but like that really makes them feel not alone. That makes them feel you know that just makes them feel. My favorite bands: Whitesnake, Linkin Park, and Disturbed. Uh, I used to listen to a lot of Linkin Park. A lot of Linkin Park. Not really the other two, but I'm not against that type of music. It's not my go-to anymore. Hell yeah. Um, Dude, the internet, I felt it hated me, so I was going through a spiral of depression and obsession with checking what people checking what people were saying about you. Yeah, I trust me, I've gone through that too. It can suck. That kind of way of thinking can overtake you. Like depression is a slippery slope, and it's a spiraling whirlpool. It's a black hole. Depression is something that once you're caught in, it can be very hard to get out of it. And sometimes all you can hope for is something that keeps you afloat. And sometimes when I'm in my most depressed places, even if like the music I'm listening to or whatever like isn't the most doesn't have the most positive vibes, in that moment, that's what's keeping me afloat. That's what's keeping me from completely breaking down. So that's why music is so important. That's why I love XXX Tentacion so much. He's the other... when it comes to, like, my favorite artists that, like, I love all their shit, pretty much, it's Eminem and X. Those are my top two. And X has some good shit. X has some fucking bangers, yo. Bangers. Even like these top 5 tracks right here are all fucking so good. Especially Sad. I love Sad. Sad is one of my favorite songs of all time. In fact, here, I'll Sad. Okay, the nice thing about Sad is a song that like is very easy to make assumptions about. But what the song is, I mean, it can be interpreted many different ways, especially once the music video was released. But what I love about this song is that the lyrics are so simple, so melancholy, very, very, well, sad. But they're juxtaposed next to a really upbeat instrumental and a catchy tune and honestly a good energy. Like you can tell he's singing this song and the lyrics are sad, but like he's got like positive energy, positive vibes. See, and it's got like an upbeat kind of like da 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 da. But like the lyrics, I like the lyrics because they're not even the most complicated lyrics. They're kind of simple, but they're effective. Who am I? Someone who's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know. Yeah, I'm sad, I know. Oh, it's just so good. I'm sad, I know, yeah. I'm sad, I know, yeah. Who am I? Someone who's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know, yeah. I'm sad, I know, yeah. It's just so good. And then the music video, oh my god. I would love... Honestly, I would love to play the music video on here and like do a deep dive of it. I will get copyright struck to hell. But the music video is so good. Oh my god. You know what? We're already talking about music. I'm just gonna show you guys. I can't play it, but like the music video is... I highly recommend checking it out. Um, it's got some interesting vibes, you know, some like cool imagery and shit. Um, it's kind of sad, actually. Mostly because he recorded this before he died, and it came out after he died, and a lot of the imagery, like, it literally starts with him walking up to himself in a casket, and him fighting himself. It's it's him battling himself, his inner demon, no, it's him coming to terms with his inner demons and battling himself, his old self in his mind. It's who he's trying to become versus who he was, and him laying his old self to rest. And it's so good. It's beautiful, and it's sad, and it's deep, and I just recommend watching it. Actually, I wonder if I could get away with, because, like, there's literal channels that, like, do reactions. I don't know. I guess I'd have to, like, I'd have to, like, clip shit. I'd have to, like, no. I'd have to, like, pause strategically, yeah. I only like XXXTentacion's harder music. I hate emotional music. Damn. Then we have very different music tastes. But no, X had some harder shit too. Definitely. Definitely. Especially if you go to some of his older stuff. Especially a lot of his stuff that's not on Spotify. Like, if you go, like, find his older shit, like, on SoundCloud or whatever, there's some really dark songs. I mean, there's some darker or some harder, heavier stuff in his discography as well. But his darkest songs are not even... They're they're not even released anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I do like sad songs. I do. I very much like sad songs. Sad is happy for deep people, okay? Sad is happy for deep people. One day I'll figure out a way to deliver that line in a way that doesn't make me come off super pretentious. But I stole that line from Doctor Who, all right? It's from Blink. One of the best episodes of Doctor Who, by the way. But I always kind of like that line. I know some people are like, "Oh, come on." I like, oh, no, I kind of like that. It is a little pretentious, but it's, yeah, you know what? Sometimes I do just like being sad. Sometimes I like rolling a spliff and just listening to some sad fucking music and feeling human emotions. And yeah, I like to feel. I like shit that makes me feel. But then I used to suppress my emotions a lot. So maybe I overcorrect a lot now. Sorry, I just want to stomp a person's face with my cane. Damn. Eminem did save my life for damn sure. See, I've heard that from a few people. I've heard that about a lot of artists. If I'm not deep, oh well, just my anarchistic nature. Damn. Sad is fucking amazing. It really. Am I. Wait. Am I streaming on a delay? You seem a little bit behind. You keep commenting on shit I was talking about, like. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you are just behind in the stream. Who knows? Who am I? Someone who's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad, I know ya. I'm sad, I know ya. It is an amazing song. Alright, it just is. Jonathan Davis from Korn saved my life. Damn. I never really got into Korn. I'll be honest, I used to be more into both rock and metal. I used to be really into rock and metal. Now I don't really care for them much at all. Now, I mean, the one genre that I've always loved is rap. Like rap is just my genre and it always will be. But like when it comes to other genres, I kind of like go back and forth. I used to You like country music? That's acceptable. I used to really like country music. That was a phase I went through. I don't really care for it much anymore. I don't hate it. There's a few country songs that are fine that I still like. Then I was really into like like rock and metal and punk and like emo music and shit. Odd for a leftist. For a leftist to like country, you mean? Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest, I went through a phase where I really liked Toby Keith. I liked his voice, and I just kind of liked I kind of like the soothing nature of some of his songs. And for a while, I just listened to that a lot. For a while, I just listened to like classic rock and classic pop. Like I for a long time, I was really into Queen, and David Bowie. I got really into David Bowie for a while. Then so yeah, I just go all over the place. Lately, I'm more just into I guess pop. I've been enjoying female pop artists more, mostly because that's a genre that I like went out of my way actively to avoid when I was still in the closet. For I think obvious reasons if you think about it for a few seconds. Yeah, I used to avoid that music a lot now, and now I realize I actually really like some of it, and I always liked some of it, and I just didn't admit to myself that I liked it. So yeah, I guess making up for lost time on that genre. And I also just like gay music in general. Like I like shit with like really gay vibes. Okay, I like gay vibes. Bad vibes forever. I know we got bad vibes forever. I need gay vibes forever. Cause like yeah, I really like King Princess. Uh, I really like Mary Lambert. She's fucking good. This is one of my favorite songs, but god damn it, what is fucking Mariana's Trench shit? Mariana's Trench was something I got into a long time ago that I still kind of enjoy to this day. They're a good band. I have too many playlists that like all my playlists are like super like niche and specific as to what's in them. Ooh, you know what would work? Wait, where's my stuff that's inspired me, yo? This is a play. This is a play. Damn, I've added 100. I gotta add more songs to this. This is a playlist I'm working on of every single song that's ever inspired me in one way or another. Um, and it's not complete because right now it's mostly just full of rap, even though there are many non-rap songs that have inspired me. But I am kind of a rapper first and foremost, and rap is kind of my genre first and foremost. So I guess starting with filling this playlist with rap, this hasn't even like, there's a bunch of other rap that I need to add too. I'll be honest, I added almost the entire album of Montero because yes, it was that good and that goddamn inspiring to me, at least. I love it. I love Montero. Lil Nas X's Montero is so fucking pog. So fucking pog. How do you find my Spotify playlists? I guess just search Lady Hopium on Spotify. Actually, I have two accounts because I have my user account and my artist account. I've been trying to figure out a way to link those two. But yeah, I don't share all of my playlists just because a lot of them are absolutely works in progress. I think this one is public, though. Yeah, it's on my profile, so yeah, it would be. Stuff that's inspired me, yo. See, I even got a Suicide Boys song on here. I do kind of like Suicide Boys. I'm not crazy about them or anything, but yeah, they're pretty fucking good. Kill Yourself Part 3 is really fucking good. I wish I could play all this. Like, honest, I wish I could play like some of this music as like an intro to these streams. But then I just get banned. Young Ma is so great. I knew her before that Eminem album. Yeah, yo, I actually found her. I found her while looking for LGBT artists, and as I was listening to some of her other songs, I noticed, oh, she was on Eminem's newest album. And I was like, oh, I really liked this song on Eminem's newest album. And it made me realize that, fuck, she is amazing. There's nudity. I don't think there's not nudity in any of the covers that. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay, now I'm scared because I just realized there are a couple. Mostly in my female pop playlists. Ironically enough. There's okay, it's not in there. Yeah, this is an artist I really like. She's another lesbian pop artist. I like her mostly for her like her lesbian breakup songs. Yeah, she has a song. One of her album covers is, I guess, literally like a topless photo that got leaked, and her song was about the person who leaked it. That's what I'm assuming. I assume from the context of the song. The song is literally called "Bad Idea." But yeah, that song is not in there. King Princess is also fucking dope. Fucking dope. Where is that one playlist that oh, this one. Yeah. This isn't a nude photo either, okay? I promise you this image is on YouTube. This song is really good. Hey You Got Drugs by Tuvlo. Everything in this playlist is a bop, actually. Everything in this playlist is a bop. maybe some of these songs don't belong. See, I'm too ADHD with my playlists. See, this playlist started off with like a theme, and then the theme kind of just like went off the rails. Probably when I started adding this shit, and then it just I don't even know. I don't know what these playlists are anymore. This is why half my playlists are not public on my shit, because they're all just so messy. Yeah, here's my my lesbian breakup songs. At least some of them are. Most of these are from lesbian artists. Or are about. I don't think this one is, but I don't care. They're good. They're good sad songs. I like sad music, okay? Sad is happy for deep people. She ain't monetized. She can say Suicide Boys. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I've just decided I'm not gonna add that extra handicap to my channel until I actually have to. 'Cause like for the longest time I've tried to just avoid shit that would get me demonetized, cuz I'm like, well, I got to get myself in the habit cuz eventually I'm going to be monetized. But even if I get like, come the fuck on. Like, getting monetized isn't how you make money. It's through Patreon and donations. Speaking of which, links in the description if y'all want to contribute, help out, keep this channel running. Jamie, read my verse for my song White Trash. Oh, okay, White Trash. Yo, rap. Rap is whack. I smoke crack. I lack the mental capacity to attack you, Jack. I make plenty of bank. I smoke stacks of trees. Weed brownies is my favorite delicacy. I run this municipality. I am pity. Damn. See, that's the problem with trying to like rap something that someone else wrote without hearing it. It's hard to know how to put that, you know, how to pronounce it properly, yeah. Yo. Oh, I just realized that I don't have the Twitch chat up. Which is another thing that, see, I got the Twitch so that like we can branch out. Well, I don't know. Maybe I should just keep Twitch for when I'm gaming. Maybe, you know, like if I keep my I could, if I keep my spicier shit off Twitch, you know, but then do my my more like gaming shit. I'll like I'll dual stream my gaming shit, but like, yeah, because no one watches on Twitch. So like, let's just get rid of that when we're not gaming, because I feel like Twitch is good for growing when you're gaming, because it's more likely that someone will find you just based on what game you're playing. But like, yeah, no one's searching for random just chatting streamers. Also, I don't know a lot of other Twitch streamers. No one raids me. Come on. I need raids, yo. And not the Shadow Legend kind. Maybe I am trash. Nah. Should I work on it? Maybe a little bit. Rap is whack. I don't smoke. See, it would flow better if you said I don't smoke crack. Rap is whack. I smoke crack. That doesn't work. Rap is whack, but I don't smoke crack. Yeah, see, that flows better. But rap is whack. I smoke crack. That's you know, it doesn't flow as well. And then wait, rap is whack. I smoke crack. I lack the mental capacity to attack you, Jack. Rap is whack. I smoke crack. I lack the mental attack. Wait, maybe if I did it... Okay. Rap is whack, I smoke crack, I lack the mental capacity to attack you, Jack. I make plenty of bank, I smoke stacks of trees. Weed brownies is my favorite delicacy. I run this municipality, I am pity. I don't know what I am pity means. But like, I feel like if you followed it up with something that like punched a little harder. I am fucking pretty and I'm running this city. And I'm looking so shitty like you motherfucking Diddy Kong players when you're playing Donkey Kong Country like a loser. Who the fuck chooses Diddy anyway? It's all about DK. That started better than it ended. Yo, math, huh? Math was crap. If you want to know why, then steal a hen. No. I was gonna steal a meme. I'm not doing it. What do you think of Sweet Anita? I don't know who that is. If you like 3-6 Mafia, edginess, Satanism, and the occult, or drugs, then... Oh, you're talking to John Hooper. Okay. Wait, Jamie, I like Suicide, and I like boys. Does that mean I will like Suicide Boys? Probably. It's edgy. Yeah, it's edgy, dark, kind of satanic. Yeah, it's... I would imagine you would enjoy it, yes. The reason... See... You'd probably like songs that are not my favorites, but like I like Kill Yourself Part 3 because of how melancholy it is and the fucking hook is beautiful. But a lot of their shit is really edgy, really dark, angry, satanic, demonic vibes. Really good shit. Really good shit. Thanks, Jamie. I need advice. I want to be a gangster rapper like Ice-T. Damn. Oh, okay. You want me to rap that like a gangster rapper? Okay. Yo. Yeah, rap is whack. I smoke crack. I lack the mental capacity to attack. I still feel like it needs work. I'm also not a gangster rapper. I like edgy boys. Yeah, well, they're definitely edgy boys. Also, Anthony Fantano doesn't like them very much and has railed against them in his videos. And they've actually... Oh, which song was it? They sample Anthony Fantano's review in one of their songs. I love it. He's making fun of their rippity dippity flows and their unoriginal beats and whatever, and they like put it in and rippity dip. They are kind of rippity dippity. I like that though. I like their flow. Yeah, listen to I don't know, Fuck the Population. That's a good one. Here. Where's these are the Suicide Boys songs that I have put in a playlist, so they're clearly ones that I've taken note of. Kill Yourself Part 1, Part 2 are both decent, but 3 is where it's at. 3 is 3 is the kind of song that could be like... Okay, Kill Yourself Part 3, if it wasn't called Kill Yourself Part 3 and it wasn't by a rap group named Suicide Boys, would probably be like a hit. It would probably be on the charts, being played on the radio, because I think it's that good. Anyway, Part 4 is not bad. Paris, that's a fun song. Extinction, that's Kill Station. I don't know why that's in this playlist. See, this is what I'm talking about. I probably put that there because it reminded me of the vibe of some of Suicide Boys songs, and I didn't know where else to put it. This is also a really good song, by the way. Yeah, Extinction by Kill Station. Kill Station is pretty dope in general. Totally Rotten Underground. That's a banger. A bop. Yeah. All these songs are good. These songs are edgy, loud, angry. All right, it's edgy boy music, but also kind of emo. I feel like I'm just like exposing myself as still like the ultimate emo kid. Like, I'm still an emo kid. I've never stopped. I said earlier, when I went through back when I had my emo phase, and someone was like, "What if Jamie was still emo?" I still am. I pretty much still am. I just don't I don't wallow in negativity quite as much. I mean, I still enjoy my sad moments. I enjoyed, listen to sad music and shit, but like I try not to be a negative person, and I try not to make other people sad, Like, but yeah, I'm still emo. like 100%. You need to listen to Ghost Main? Okay. I mean, there's a divide between the underground rap scene and wait, what are you talking about? There's a divide between the underground rap scene that I think they're a bite off of Memphis 90s rap, and they're not really authentic. You mean Suicide Boys? Oh, okay. So there's the side of people that think they're ripping that off, and the side that think they're playing homage. They're probably paying homage, yeah. Like, first of all, I don't view anything as a ripoff unless someone is like, if I sit here and go, "Yo, guys, here's my new song that I just wrote. I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed. It just get like that. That's right. That's me ripping it off. If I write a song that kind of feels like an Eminem song, has a similar flow to Eminem songs, and maybe I even use a similar types of wordplay every once in a while, I don't view that as I'm ripping off Eminem. I view that as I'm taking inspiration from Eminem. Now, I try to never take too much inspiration from just one artist, which is why, like, especially like when it comes to music. I try to take inspiration from multiple people at once because I feel like that creates a more authentic piece of art. So, for example, most of my songs that I've put out have been influenced in some way by both X and Eminem. Jump was actually kind of influenced by Suicide Boys, which is why there's a Suicide Boys song in my stuff that inspired me playlist, because yeah, that song and that song partially inspired Jump. I mean, there's a bunch of these Eminem songs that partially inspired Jump and Son of a Bitch. And then, like, some of these, like, most of these songs that are in here for inspiring songs that I haven't finished writing or recording yet. But, I mean, this song, The Only Time I Feel Alive. Why the only time I feel alive is when I want to die. Yeah, that along with Demons, kind of, both inspired If I'm What I Eat a little bit. But yeah, like, artists take inspiration from other artists. That's how art works. No work of art is truly original. It's because they do sample Memphis rap songs and have some similar wordplay like 3 6 Mafia. Huh. I mean, look, do they maybe have like take heavy inspiration from someone else? Sure, but like I feel like they're doing their own thing well enough. They've got their own vibe. They've got their own image. You know, they got their own energy, and I think it's good. I don't love all their shit, but I think there's good shit there. The fuck is this? Some random playlist I liked, and I don't remember what it's even from. There's a lot of that. I've got a shit ton of playlists that I... Ooh, okay. Is this one on my, yeah, this is on my profile too. Dope shit. All right. I got 3 of these, and honestly, they change depending on what, like, the reason I've got 3 of them is that I like having one dope shit, like a playlist of music that, like, it's just dope to me. Like, it's just a bop shit I just want to hear that's catchy and fun and normally kind of upbeat and you know, this is when I'm not looking for sad music necessarily. Like, I'll go to this playlist. And I have 3 of them because they've my opinion of what's particularly dope has slightly evolved. Not that I don't go to my old ones every once in a while too. Like, what was this one? Pretty similar. Honestly, less shit. It's more unfinished. And then where's dope shit 1, yo? The fuck? That's just okay. I'm gonna delete that because I need to start deleting playlists. I have so many playlists that are just like one song. That, like, I was gonna start doing a thing and then I never finished it. Ooh, okay. This is wait. Professor Green, yo. This is a dope rapper. If anyone who likes Eminem's more like sadder, melancholy shit, especially his stuff about his past, yeah, you'd probably like the stuff in this playlist. Professor Green, a lot. I mean, he has all kinds of shit. He's a British rapper. I particularly like his more poppy kind of melancholy, sadder kind of songs, and that's what a lot of these are. A lot of really good ones. Today I Cried is a song that I've loved for a very long time. That's also been very inspiring to me, actually. Lullaby is also a song that is very good and hits close to home. A lot of these songs just hit close to home in one way or another, which is why I love this artist. Photographs. This is everything in this playlist is kind of sad, but it's one of the reasons I love this artist, and it's because when he goes sad, when he goes deep, when he goes personal, it hits hard, and it's good. Gotta go to sleep soon. All right, Betty White. Do you like Tool? No, I don't believe I've listened to Tool before. Jamie once said she loves Never. I never said that I love Nickelback. I don't even like Nickelback. All right. I had an ex who unironically said that she loved Nickelback and it was her favorite band. And I was just like, look, I can understand defending Nickelback and being like, they're not that bad. Yeah, they're not. They're not. They're not bad. But honestly, that's the highest height that I believe they can ever really attain is, yeah, not that bad. You know, most of their music, yeah. I'm not mad if it's on. I don't get angry. I don't say, oh, this is garbage, turn this off. But, like, I'll never seek out a fucking Nickelback song. Never have one stuck in my head. Except for that one time, but I still blame Trump for that. Look at this photograph. God damn it. I hate Trump. I hate Trump for that. That still was kind of a funny meme. Even though it was a stupid meme and it was not... What was it about even? I don't even remember. Actually. I just remember Trump retweeted a meme. Do you like Creed? No. Not really. Aren't they a Christian band? No. No. I used to listen to Christian bands. I used to listen to Skillet. Y'all ever heard of Skillet? They're like, yeah, like, we love Jesus. We love being cool and rocking out, but we also love Jesus. 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 Yeah, we rock really hard, but we also love Jesus. Oh my god. I like Monster by Skillet. Oh no, Skillet had a few good songs. Monster actually wasn't bad. I really remember loving, I think someone at my church once gave me the album. I think it was called Alive. And the first track on that, Awake and Alive. I remember really liking that song. I'm awake, I'm alive. Yeah, that I kind of I used to hey, I was raised Christian. I wasn't allowed to listen to and honestly, I'm not gonna defend my enjoyment of that like there was anything wrong with it. Their songs aren't bad. They're just, once I started listening to similar bands that were more secular, I started finding better shit. And yeah, that's just most of the shit that I liked back when I was a Christian and only listened to that kind of music. I'll look back at it and I'm like, okay. Some of it had some value. Some of it was okay, but like, there's better shit. There's a lot better shit. Skrillex, yeah. No, I never listened to Skrillex. Except that one song, in Kingdom Hearts 3 that got remixed by Skrillex. Yeah, the a J-pop song featuring Skrillex. I know, when I remember hearing that was going to be a thing, and I was like, what? Because the first two Kingdom Hearts themes are fucking beautiful. Simple and Clean is fucking amazing, and fuck, what's the second one? What's the one from Kingdom Hearts 2? It's also really good. Passion. I think it has two names because its name is different in Japanese, but whatever. Yeah, Passion and Simple and Clean. Oh my fucking god, both amazing. Oh, Sanctuary. It's called Sanctuary. Yeah, okay. The Passion is the Japanese version. Those are amazing songs, and I love what's her name? Utada Hikaru. I always mispronounce her name. She's fucking. I like her. I like her music. So I was like, okay, well, they're bringing her back for the third Kingdom Hearts game. All right, let's. But then we're like, Skrillex. Face My Fears isn't a bad song. Don't get me wrong, but it's no Simple and Clean, and it's no Sanctuary. So, though Kingdom Hearts 3 is no Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2, so I guess that fits overall. Let me face my fears. Yeah, that song was boring. I don't know. I remember my Christian music phase in the 90s. Petra, Al Denson, Phillips, Craig and Dean. See, I don't know any of these people. DC Talk, Stephen Curtis Chapman. Damn. See, I never listened to any of that shit. Although I was mostly listening to stuff aimed at like kids and teens. Like Skillet. What was the other band? Oh, 1,000 Foot Crutch. That was another Christian band that I liked back in the day. I feel like there was another one that I'm forgetting, that I always forget. Yeah, it's just Christian music. Obviously, I don't listen to that stuff now. Well, obviously. I mean, if you did, I wouldn't shame you for it. Like, listen to what you want to listen to. I'll be honest, like, there's some songs, there's some, there were some, like, worship songs that back in the day I used to really think were beautiful, and I'll be honest, I would listen to them now if they didn't make me feel extremely uncomfortable and honestly, like, really sad and in a lot of complicated ways. Like, it's almost like triggering to listen to that kind of shit, especially because it gives me just real complicated feelings, especially if it's a song that like was I thought was particularly beautiful and that particularly spoke to me. Because I mean, there were worship songs that spoke to that I cried to when I was younger. There were songs that I was like, I felt it in my heart, and I thought I was feeling God or Jesus. And that's the thing, like, a lot of people talk about, like, feeling, like, religious experiences and shit, feeling spiritual and whatnot. I have never felt that in relation to any religious experience whatsoever, that didn't involve music. Because I have felt that. I've felt that spiritual feeling when it comes to music. Which is why, like, I understand why some people feel that. Some people are in a worship service and they think they're feeling the Holy Spirit. They think they're feeling God. And again, it kind of makes me sad because those are real feelings. Those are real human emotions that are being tapped into. But they're being exploited, and it's based on a lie. And it's based on something used to control people and subjugate and oppress people. So even if I hear that song and like I hear a melody and I'm like, oh, that's beautiful, the fact that I know what it once made me feel, I don't think I could even listen to one of those songs now casually. No! Ah! Damn it. Try to move this thing slightly and the whole thing falls. I want you for a lifetime. Yeah, honestly, fucking, Don't Think Twice is better than Face My Fears, yo. I want you for a lifetime, but if you're gonna think twice... I can't sing that. I can't sing. I gotta work on my singing voice, guys. I miss being able to sing. You know what sucks? Like, this is probably also the first thing that I ever felt dysphoric about, but going through puberty and losing my singing voice, I used to be able to sing really fucking well, and I was like, I was always in like church choirs and shit, and I was always singing at home, and everywhere. I would sing in the car. I would sit on the swing in the backyard, and I'd just be swinging back and forth for hours, just singing random songs. Sometimes I'd make up songs. I was always singing, and I used to like sing my little sister to sleep, and I loved singing. And I remember one night after I was like starting I was starting to go through puberty, and like my voice was starting to change, and I was putting my sister to bed, and I was like trying to sing to her, and like my voice started cracking, and I was just so heartbroken because I knew what that meant, and I knew I was losing my voice, and I knew I would probably never be able to sing the same way again. And I probably never will, but I'll never be able to sing the way I did when I was a kid. I can still sing, and I know I can work on my voice, and my vocal skills and whatnot. It's just gonna be a lot harder now, and I'll definitely probably never be able to get as high as I used to be able to get. The 2000 dude, what up? Feel free, fill up the chat. British. Am I British? I'm not British anymore. I regenerated. Yeah, puberty sucks, yo. It really does, especially if you're trans. I just remember like that was the first thing that really alarmed me, but like I just remember going to my mom and being like, I don't like this. I was like, I'm growing hair, my voice is changing, I want to die. I was like, I don't like what I'm becoming. It's not. Ugh. But I figured out who I am now, yo. And I can't sing as well as I once could, but I can rap. So we're gonna do something. We're still gonna take the music industry by storm. What do you think of Amy Lee and Evanescence? I don't know Amy Lee. I do know Evanescence, and I do like her very much. Want to become famous? Click this random link. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Never heard that one before. Never heard that one. You know what's funny? The minute you put music on SoundCloud, you get like a bunch of people, a bunch of random spam accounts DMing you being like, want to get your song on the top 100? Want to get your song listened to? Want to blow up? Want to get on playlists? This and that? And yeah, it's always bullshit. It's always bullshit. Good night, Betty White. Have a dope night, yo. Yes, I know who Slipknot is, and I don't care for them one way or another. That is to say, I've never really listened to much Slipknot. I think I've heard like one song by them that I liked, but I've never really got into it, which is interesting because Slipknot is part of the inspiration for one of my favorite artists, XXXTentacion, was highly influenced by Slipknot. So I imagine I would probably enjoy their music on some level, but I've never really pursued any of it. That's the thing. There's a lot of music out there that I just have never given a chance. Not because I'm against listening to it, but I've just never gotten around to it. Honestly, like there's hundreds of artists that like I know their names, and I'd like to know whether or not I actually enjoy their music or not. But like, and here's the problem with most artists that I listen to. Like, it's rare for me to find an Eminem or an XXXTentacion where I look at them and I'm like, no, I love this artist. I love everything about them. I love everything they produce. That's rare for me. Most of the time, when it comes to artists I like, it's like one or two songs that I love, and then maybe like 5 or 6 songs from them that I just kind of like, and then the rest of their library I don't really care for one way or another. Because most music that I listen to just sounds samey to me. It sounds like it sounds generic. And I guess that's subjective in and of itself. What is and isn't generic is going to be different to different people. But yeah, it can be hard to find music that you for me, it can be hard for me to find music that I view as like unique or interesting or different enough that I get into it. Ozzy is sexy. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne is pretty cool. Yeah, Ozzy's dope. Again, not a huge fan, but it's dope. Dude, honestly, I can't watch the old Dark Hay videos that often. Lol, the fake British accent hurts. Look, I've gone on record as saying this before, and I'll reiterate it here. While I do recognize why people found that accent cringy, and I do find it cringy at times myself, I'm not ashamed of it, and I'm not sorry I did it. And I honestly take the stance of, when it comes to self-expression, everyone is entitled to express themselves however they see fit. Whatever, like, you can tell me all you want, oh, you're not a real Brit, you're a fake Brit, the accent isn't real, but honestly, it's how I talked for the longest time. It felt natural to me, and like I said recently, I actually have noticed, like, I've caught myself talking to myself in a British accent quite a lot recently. Actually, it's just something that comes naturally to me. I don't know why. I'm used to talking that way, and yeah, when I'm alone and I'm talking to myself, I'm like, oh, look at that. Oh, that. I don't know why. All right, I just do. So for the longest time, I was just like, okay, this is how I talk, and that was my excuse for it, even though I knew that at the beginning I was like kind of teaching myself to, and it was something I was putting on, but after a long time, it just became very natural for me, and it's still natural for me on some level. And quite honestly, if I could reliably still sound femme and keep the accent up, I probably wouldn't have ever dropped it. That being said, if people don't like it, that's fine. Yeah, it's Dark-Hay. It's D-A-R-K and then an E with an apostrophe. It's not Darky, okay? Yes, Darky is a slur. Certain people started calling me J Darky, and I never approved of that as a nickname. It just kind of stuck for a while, and yeah, it's probably not the best to be going around saying that. But yeah, K-N-O-T. Wait, who's K-N-O-T? Or is it just pronounced not? See, all these fucking bands I've never listened to. It's spelled Dark-Hay, yes. Actually, well, the accent is the wrong way, but yes. Yeah. But no, like, whatever. I get why some people think it's cringy, but like, honestly, like, I don't, it's not that big a deal. And you know what? There's probably other people out there who just who don't like the way they talk, and one day decided, you know what? No, I feel like talking this way instead because it feels more like me. And honestly, for the time that I did use the accent, it did feel more like me. It was me. All right? It was me. And that's why, like, when it comes to, like, I I don't feel the need to make excuses for it anymore, or to be like, oh well, like there are many explanations for it. I had many reasons for using that accent. I had many reasons for not wanting to sound the way I sounded, and I had many reasons for wanting to wear a mask in general, but like none of those are shameful things. That's not something horrible that I did. It's something that I did to survive, and it's something that I could see other people out there doing to survive, and so I'm not going to shit on it. I'm not going to shit on it because there might be someone else out there who does it, and they got their own reasons for doing it, and that's their right. And the other reason is because if I ever get really, really good at doing like a femme British accent, I might just, that might be one of my future regenerations, all right? Because I don't like having like this, now I feel like I have like a Canadian-American hybrid accent. Like, my current accent is kind of all over the place. Which, I mean, that's always kind of been the case, but yeah, I don't know. If I could like, if I could talk like this, and I could like, you know, keep it up and like not, because again, like the British accent is, it feels more natural for me. Honestly, when I hear British people speak, this is how I want to speak, all right? Because it's infectious, it's contagious to me. I hear it and I want to. Yeah, it doesn't sound as good when I try to do it with a femme voice. But yeah, no shame, no shame. All right. My accent is Pacific Northwest. Hasn't changed despite living in Albuquerque for 20 years. Damn, you're from Albuquerque. I lived there. I lived there for 2 years, not 20. That's probably where the more southern aspects of my accent come from. I don't even know. People tell me I sound southern sometimes, especially up here in Canada. People are like, "You sound southern." I'm like, I'm not I ain't talking like this. Like, howdy partner. I don't even think I could, even if I wanted to. I was like, howdy partner. No, howdy partner. See, I can do a male southern accent. I can do that quite well. I can be like, what up, y'all? My name is Job. My name is Billy Bob Joel. Yeah, I can do that. Good luck, Jamie. Bye now. Please behave, chat. Yes, behave, chat. Have a good night. I've said good night to you 3 times now. Go to bed, Betty White. Go to bed. Get some rest. Get some sleepies. Hell yeah. I was born in Virginia. You were born in Virginia. Then I had my family stayed there. And I would have had a Tidewater accent now. Damn. I mean, look, sounding like someone from Albuquerque is hardly the worst thing in the world. They have a pretty normal accent as far as Americans go. Although there are southern people there. There are more southern, but like there are some more southern people, but like most people I feel in New Mexico are more I don't know. They sound more like people from California than people from Louisiana, right? If you catch my drift. Imagine a British and Southern American accent mixed. I'll be honest. I'm kind of curious. You know what? Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna wait. Actually, wait. Nah. I already know what this is, mate. It's the fucking the Aussie accent, right? fucking throw some shrimps on the barbie. No. Okay, wait. Let's try to actually do this. Okay. All right. Look at me. I'm a I'm a redneck. I'm Southern. Look. Now I'm Brit. No, I can't do it. I'm literally. I have to pull myself literally in two different directions at once. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Are you trans? Yes, I am a trans woman. Oot and a boot. We're going oot and a boot. What's all that about? Yeah. God damn. I'm so glad I don't sound that Canadian. I've never sounded that Canadian. I know people that sound super Canadian. It's grating. Maybe it's just because I'm from here, but like, it's grating. See, I'm lucky though too because like I live in Toronto, so most people here don't sound like that. In fact, most people here aren't white and don't have a. Well, that's actually not. There are plenty of non-white people here that have Canadian accents. Don't get me wrong, but there's definitely a ton more accent diversity here than a lot of other places I've been. Yep. Toss a coin to your streamer. Oh, viewers plenty. Remember, y'all can toss a coin if y'all are enjoying this stream. Helps me out, helps keep the lights on, helps a lot of shit. Do that. Support your streamers, guys. Jamie, how do you feel about raising the age of consent to 21? I've thought about it. I've debated people on it. I've argued about it. I've honestly argued both sides of it. Because, and I see both sides of it. Part of me does want to raise the age of consent to 21 for a few reasons. Mainly because of just a very predatory attitude that a lot of really creepy older middle-aged men or old men have towards like girls that are 18 and just turned 18 and like, and honestly, like, first of all, there's so many angles to it. Like, our culture is very creepy in general when it comes to like its view of young women and its over fetishization of youth and innocence, and in general, there's just a lot of really creepy people that take advantage of young women, young girls who, the minute they turn 18, you know, they honestly, 18 is so young. Like, I remember when I was 18, I was so young. I was young when I was 19. I was young when I was 20. Like, I was so, and I'll be fair, like, maybe this isn't everybody, but like, I was pretty impressionable, and if a much older person had come along, and I've seen situations like this where someone, they're just 18 and like a much older person comes along and seemingly you know, you know, helps them, takes care of them, shows them what's what, but in a lot of ways end up taking advantage of them and controlling them and being very, like, the fact is there are some very there's some very fucked up power dynamics when it comes to really large age gaps, and I have a problem with large age gaps in general, more than I do, like, honestly. What about 21 with Romeo and Juliet laws? Well, I feel like 21, making the age of consent 21 would kind of soften the need for Romeo and Juliet laws as much, because at that point everyone, see, the system that I've talked about before, if I had it my way, it would be if I had it my way, it would be, instead of an age of consent, it would be a window of consent, with a hard age of consent being at 21. But below 21, is the person within your window. So I'd say if you're under 21, if you're between 18 and 21, I would say the person has to be within your window, which is 10 years. So they have to be within 10 years of your age. If you're under 18, but over, let's say, 16, the age has to be within, like, 4 or 5 years. A window of, like, you know, if you're under 16, the window is much shortened and it's, like, 2 years, right? I think that kind of system would make sense, right? I feel like that makes sense. And again, the windows, they don't have to be like hard, rigid lines, because obviously we know there's problems where, you know, teenagers will be dating and then one of them turns 18 and the other one is still 16 or 17, and then suddenly the one that turned 18 is now a sex offender. That's ridiculous. So, yeah, like I would keep Romeo and Juliet laws in place, but I would also try to have like a slightly more a slightly more rigid, like, okay, these are the windows, okay? And by the way, why'd you go off the screen and touch it? Because I don't like to blow my nose on camera. I don't blow my nose on camera, all right? But yeah, that would tend to, that's the idea I tend to go with. Some people are really against raising the age of consent, and I hear people being like, no, like at 20 or 18 or 19, I was able to do this or that, and I knew what I was doing. And okay, fine. Like, I know some people have their anecdotal evidence that they supposedly had everything all together when they were 18 or 19. Well, even still, are you really missing out in life that much by not being able to date someone 12 years older than you? Maybe I could hear the argument, okay? But then, look, I think there needs to be a cutoff. I think someone under 21 dating someone more than 20 years older than them should always be illegal. I'm sorry. It's so creepy to me. It's so creepy to me that, like, 50-year-old motherfucker, men or women, but, like, 50-year-olds can, like, you know, go hit on someone fresh out of high school who just turned 18. Like, that doesn't sit right with me. I don't think a 50-year-old and a 19-year-old have any business being together. And I don't think the magical, oh, she's no longer 8, she's no longer 17 now, she's 18 now. Oh, it's magic. Now it's fine for a fucking grown-ass, old-ass man to come around taking advantage of her. It was bad before, but now it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay before she turns 18, and it's not okay after. It's just creepy. And honestly, that kind of attitude has gone unchallenged in our society for way too long. It's it's been acceptable in our society for way too long. You know, there's that old what's that Matthew McConaughey movie where he's like, I get older, but they stay the same age, man. Yeah, high school girls. Like, oh my god. So like that kind of joke was made regularly in like the 80s and 90s, and it was just, people were just like, yeah, what, yeah. People make jokes about like jailbait and whatnot. Like, ooh, she's like, honestly, they made jokes like that in like Buffy, which I love Buffy. That's one of the few little areas where every once in a while I can maybe I feel like maybe Joss Whedon's scumbag nature shines through into his work, because there's a number of grown adult characters that are very interested in high school girls. I mean, Angel himself is the reason I'm more okay with Angel is because in the long run he realized that his relationship with Buffy was not right and that he had to get away. And even when he was offered the chance to be with her, no strings attached, he still realized, no, this isn't the right decision to make. Although maybe not for all the reasons that he should have come to that conclusion. But whatever, it's fantasy. We can put that aside. He's an immortal character. I could hear the argument that because he's in the mind of a young because he's in the body of a young person, he still has the mind of a young person. Whatever. I still, the whole immortal vampire, like, it's still weird. But then there's characters who are very clearly not vampires. When that the character Wesley comes to Sunnydale, he's fucking openly hitting on Cordelia a lot, and they even make a joke at one point where one of the characters says to him something like, can you say jailbait? And he goes, oh, right, no, quite right, you know, and he always has to, like, not look at her, like, it's just, again, I view it as more like a product of its time, but, like, that kind of thing needs to go away, that kind of thing, and it has mostly gone away, but, like, there's still remnants of those attitudes left behind in our society, in our culture, and, yeah, I think those are good things to attack. I've never seen Buffy, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, again, it's that, like, that Matthew McConaughey thing where he's talking about high school girls, and he's talking about, yeah, I get older. That's the great thing about them, and he says, yeah, it's because they get older, and he stays the same age. Creepy. It's creepy. But that's the attitude that a lot of people have had, and it's been played for a joke in a lot of pieces of media. A lot of pieces of media. I only brought up Buffy because it's something I've been watching recently, and I have noticed little things like that and been like, yeah, that is kind of a product of its time. LGBTQ, L and T, not so, no, I'm L, T, and Q. I'm queer. I'm a queer lesbian. Because I'm not just like a straight lesbian. I'm also kind of queer. I feel like, because queer is a good, like, umbrella term that covers things about me that don't quite fit under the trans or lesbian umbrellas. But generally, yes, I'm a trans lesbian. Why do I keep puffing on this? The battery's dead. And there's, like, nothing left in it. That's... Goddamn. Ooh, wine. Fuck the the weed vape. We got wine, even better. Yeah. I'm gonna turn this thing on because my foot is killing me again. It's still killing me. I don't know what I did to it. I really don't know. It feels like I pulled something. But it's been hurting for the last, like, three days now. And it's 3 or 4 days now. I don't even know. It's in a lot of pain. Who am I? Someone who's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Suicide if you ever try to let go. I'm sad to know ya. I'm sad to know ya. I'm 21. What's my age window? Under the system I was talking about, anyone over 21. Well, look, see, this is why I'm less for changing the age of consent and more for just kind of changing our societal attitudes about this sort of thing, because honestly, like, it's not about setting a hard number. It's about being able to, because look, there's nuance to things, and nothing is ever always, and not every age gap is inherently predatory. Okay, I don't think that. I don't think it's always predatory, but it can be, and that's why I think that people in society need to learn to use their nuance and discernment to evaluate each situation and figure out what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And there's some things that you can just look at and be like, yeah, that looks kind of gross. That looks kind of yeah, I don't, it looks, normally if there's something that looks off, then there probably is. And if something doesn't look off, maybe there isn't, but maybe it needs to be looked at. I'm not saying everyone who's in a relationship where there's a major age gap, there's necessarily something wrong, but there could be. And I think just having a society that's more aware of that sort of thing, more aware of power dynamics, just power dynamics is the big part of it. Because, again, there can be age gaps where, the older person has less power in the power dynamic. Like if the younger person is famous or rich or something. But then I don't know why they're generally necessarily going for someone much older than them, unless that's just their thing, which is some people's thing. But yeah, it's a complicated issue, and I don't want to like just make a blanket statement and call judgment on entire groups of people that I know nothing about. But like, I think age gaps should be avoided when possible. I think generally people should be with someone of their own age or in their same generation, or again, at least within like 5, 10, 15 years of your own age, at least if you're like a bit older. But like, if you're gonna go to like 20-year age gaps, I feel like the person should be 25. Honestly, see, if you want my feeling on it, if you want a cutoff age, if you want a definitive cutoff age where you say, okay, I don't care what the age gap is anymore, do what the fuck you want, 25. Again, I'm not necessarily for legislating that legally, but when it comes to like a general rule and how I would generally view it, yeah, like if you're 25 and you want to make the decision to be with a 50-year-old or even a 60-year-old or whatever, okay, fine. Your brain is fully developed at that point. I still think it's a little weird, and you probably don't have a lot in common with that person, but hey, it's your choice. It's your decision. I heard on midnight. Wait, I heard that on midnight on the day of your 18th birthday, you become a testosterone monster. Um, I know nothing about that. Jamie, look what I wrote. The clock strikes 12. What? The clock strikes 12. A boy grows 2 feet taller, grows massive amounts of body hair, and the earth around him rumbles when he speaks. He hath become 18. Or maybe a werewolf. I mean, that doesn't necessarily happen at 18. Or necessarily before or after that. Like, everyone's different. I went through puberty kind of late, so I don't think I stopped, like, growing until I was, like, 20. The brain may have finished developing at 25, but I think it needs a little bit of getting used to for at least 5 years. Maybe for some things, but, like, look, I'm not trying to keep people from finding happiness. I'm not trying to keep people from finding relationships, okay? I just don't want people to get hurt. I don't want people to take advantage of other people. And I think we have a society where far too many people are allowed to take advantage of other people, and it sucks. And I'd like to see some more accountability there. But I also don't want to control people's lives, and I don't want to make people's lives harder. And there might be someone in a relationship that I would that I would generally think is creepy, that maybe within their relationship it's not, and maybe they are on the same page, maybe they are, like, I don't know, but, like, again, I try to err on the side of there's certain things you should try to avoid. There's certain guidelines that you should try to stay in for the most part. And now, obviously, there's hard lines, and we draw hard lines in certain places for certain reasons. Like, as far as I'm concerned, if you're over 20, you have no business really with anyone under or around 18. I mean, for almost any reason. But, like, again, I also know that love can be a very complicated feeling, and something that, like, if you're in it, like, you don't act rationally. However, that's the problem. That's the thing. If a younger person is in love with an older person, it's that older person's responsibility to not take advantage of the younger person. To say, okay, look, I get that there's feelings here, but nothing can happen, at least for right now. And that's a level of responsibility that I think, you know, people should try to show. And I get it. For some people, it might mean waiting a little bit longer than you'd like to be with the person that you care about. But sometimes that's what's necessary in order to make sure that you're doing the right thing and you're doing it the right way. I mean, the point at which you shouldn't care about an age gap anymore. You said 25, I say 30. I feel like putting any kind of limit at 30 is kind of pushing it for a lot of people. Like, I feel like a lot of people would be like, okay. Would a freshly 21-year-old with a freshly 18-year-old be creepy? I honestly don't know. It depends on the 21-year-old and the 18-year-old. Depends on how mature either of them are, but generally both of them tend to be pretty immature. So, again, I would go with the window in those situations. And I would say try to, like, evaluate each case on a case-by-case basis in general. But that's what I believe for everything. That's how I believe all laws should be handled. We should have laws that make certain things illegal, but then we should always have people, we should always have judges or whatever, you know, people whose job it is to weigh the nuances of each situation and, you know, figure out intent and, you know, harm caused. Anyway, this is a boring topic. Is it bad that I find polygamy gross and degenerate? Maybe a little bit. Like, there's nothing wrong with you personally not liking it. I mean, honestly, I'm not too interested in being poly myself. I recognize that this might be down to the fact that I am a little jealous and I am a little insecure. And I don't like sharing a person that I'm in love with. I want them to myself. So you know, it's what I prefer, but I would also never I would never push it on other people. I prefer to be monogamous, and not that I don't even know that that'll always be the case. I might change my position on that at some point, but at this point, I'm at a place where I want one person. I want to be monogamous. Though I understand some people want to have more partners, they want to be more casual, or maybe some people they want to have like a primary partner that they're in love with, but then they also want to be able to fuck other people, or maybe they want to have multiple partners. I mean, Demon Mama is someone within the community who has a poly relationship with multiple partners, and you know, it seems like they're doing that in a healthy, mature way, and there are good ways to do that. You know, and I could even see the appeal of wanting to be in a relationship like that. You know, having multiple people. But like, it's not necessarily for me, and it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be for everyone. Polygamy is terrible. It always leads to alpha males hoarding women, and often underage girls at that. I would say historically, but I would argue that that's down to that's mostly down to systemic power imbalances than anything else. I mean, let's be honest. Why was it that mostly older rich men were able to marry, or older men with land or whatever were able to marry a ton of young women? Why did fathers want to marry off their daughters to successful men with a lot of land or money or whatever? Like, the reason is because those men were the people in power. And if you're the one in power, you're going to be using the social conventions to your advantage. So, being a rich man in times and places where being a rich white man pretty much puts you on the top of the world, you know, you can have whatever you want, including a bunch of young wives. That doesn't mean that polygamy is inherently bad. That means it's maybe historically been used in a negative way a lot of the time, but that's not the only way that it can be performed, and that so that means it's not inherently a bad thing. And again, I've seen healthy poly relationships. Again, like, whatever. I'm not super intimately. I don't know the personal details of Demon Mama and her little polycule, her little trans lesbian polycule. you know, but they seem to be doing it responsibly and healthily. So what's the problem? It's not hurting anybody. Um, Jamie, what is even maturity anyway? I don't know. I really don't. You're asking the wrong person. Most people would tell me I'm immature as fuck. Like, yeah. I view normies and sex havers the same way Voldemort views muggles and mudbloods. Damn. Um, damn. I used to be like that. I used to be like, fuck the people having sex. Um, it was more because I was, like, jealous of them. 'Cause I was like, fuck all these people having fun, having human connections and shit. Um, but then I realized I think I'm asexual, so I don't know that I don't know that I'm jealous of the sex part. It was that I was more jealous of, like, the human connection part. Um, because I like human connections. I don't really care for sex one way or the other. Don't get me wrong. I'm not anti-sex. I don't even not enjoy having sex. I do, but only if it's with a person that I have strong feelings for. Um, I don't like having sex outside of relationships, which is why I identify as demi-ace. So yeah, I get it. Like, as someone on the ace spectrum, I can understand the annoyance with sex havers in general. Um, I feel like sex is really only available to certain people. Come on. No. Okay. I have to strongly disagree with that. Because I've seen all types of people in all walks of life, um, all types of body types, all types of personalities, all types of looks. I've seen all types of people get laid. Um, the thing is, maybe you're partially right in that sex is only readily available to certain people, and that is people with a good amount of confidence. And you do need confidence to get laid most of the times. You can do it without confidence, but, like, being confident is the quickest way to get laid. And it kind of sucks because confidence is hard. It's hard to just turn on. Especially if you feel particularly insecure. And I get all of that. But confidence is something that you need to work on. It's something we all need to work on. Our charisma, our ability to speak and interact with other people is something that we all need to work on. We need to work on our human interactions. We need to work on understanding other people, having good interactions with those people, learning to be fun and entertaining around other people, learning to be the kind of person that people want to be around. It's a lot of work, but it's work that everybody should do on some level. Everybody, no matter who you are. And you can tell me all you want, oh, well, I'm not the type of person. No, stop. You're a human being. You have the potential for this. It might be harder for you than other people. I'll grant that. But impossible? No. Unless you literally can't speak. Maybe even then. I mean, you know, some women want a silent type, you know. Honestly, sex havers may as well be an entirely different species to me. Okay, are you saying this? Are you asexual, or are you, for lack of a better terms, a bit of an incel? Because, by the way, and no shame if you have like incel tendencies, because I did too. I was literally like, yeah, like I'm not having sex because no one wants to. No one wants me, and no one could want me. And I used to think that for even deeper reasons. I used to think that not only because of my appearance or whatnot, but because of I used to think that because of my anxiety and depression, and the fact that I was vastly uneducated compared to everyone else my own age, and the fact that I had zero social skills growing up. I didn't learn how to be around people, and I I I I had less social skills than most. I didn't even go to school. I wasn't around other people, and I didn't learn how to be around other people until very late in life. It wasn't until like I was like 23, 24 that I started learning how to be around people and how to talk to people. Um and for a long time I viewed it as like, yeah, I'm inherently broken. I've there's something wrong. My there's something wrong with me. My parents have given me disadvantages, put me behind in a lot of ways. There, I, I, I piled it on. I was like anxiety, depression, lack of social skills, lack of understanding other people, like everything was lack of education, lack of so much. And I was just like, I'll never find another person. I'll never find friends, let alone a partner. I've almost been married twice. Well, the funny thing is, I called both of them my wife when I was with them, but I never actually got married. Um, but hey, I've been in two committed relationships, women that I lived with, and was starting a future with, planning a life with, and you know what? They didn't end amazingly, but hey, I still had work to do on myself. I still have work to do on myself, and when I knew both those people, I wasn't even a tenth the person I am now. I was still becoming the person that I'm gonna be, and I still am in a lot of ways. But the more you work towards that, the more you understand yourself, the more you build yourself up and learn and work on these skills, the the closer you get, the better you get at being around people, and the better you get at attracting someone to you. But you got to work on these things. You got to work on your people skills. You got to work on making friends. You got to honestly, and I'm serious. Most guys out there, guys, if you want to pull a woman, you really do. I'm super serial. If you want to pull a good woman, or a woman in general, you gotta learn how to just be around women. You gotta learn how to be friends with a woman without any intention of trying to fuck them. You gotta learn how to see women as people, how to talk to them, how to relate to them, communicate with them. This is all very important because I feel like a lot of guys, especially, they view women as like a different species almost. And it's like, oh, well, I can never talk to one of them. It's so hard and it's so complicated and this and that. But like, no, it's they're people. They're people too. And honestly, one of the if you want to take some of the pressure off of interacting with women, then literally take some of the pressure off of it by telling yourself that I'm not out I'm gonna try to make some friends with some women that I'm not trying to sleep with on any level. It's not about sleeping with them. It's about forming a connection, a human connection with another human being. Because even still, like, and by the way, if you don't want to have sex, that's fine too. It's still good to create connections with people, and you can find that person. Again, I'm ace. I'm demi ace, so I'm not sex adverse. I can enjoy sex. I don't always enjoy sex, but I can and I do. And but I need to be with the right person to be able to enjoy it. So I don't focus on trying to build relationships around sex. I focus on trying to build relationships with people. And if I form a connection with someone that leads me to feeling sexual about that person, okay, great. I'll deal with that when I get there. But in the meantime, it's far more important to me in general to just work on building connections with other people. And just keep doing that. Keep building connections. Keep building connections connect with more and more people. There are so many people. And you may think that, oh, you've met so many people and there might be a ton of people that don't like you already. And a ton of people that doesn't matter. There's more people. There's always more people. There's always more fish in the sea. Always. I know it's a cliche, but it's a cliche because it's true. There is no abundance of fish in the sea. There's no lack of abundance of fish in the sea. There are many people. There are many, many people out there. And there's probably a lot of people that share similar interests to you and that have a lot in common with you. You can find them. They can be hard to find sometimes, but they exist. They're out there, and you gotta look. If you don't want to be alone, you gotta be prepared to put yourself out there and just get out there and connect with people. Volcel, I guess. Sex havers are not my people. Well, fair enough. Again, I understand that. I understand that. Like, whatever. You have your reasons. I don't know if our reasons are the same, but I just feel like the whole "we're all the same" sentiment is a total lie. No, okay. We're not all the same. Look, we're all human. There's a difference between we're all human and we're all the same. We're all human. We're all human beings. And human beings share a lot of similar emotions and experiences. Even though we have differences, absolutely. We have differences in personality. We have differences in preferences and tastes and particular experiences. Absolutely. We have differences in what we like and don't like. But for the most part, humans tend to have a lot in common. And if we can relate to another person's humanity, if we can learn to relate to another person's humanity, rather than just saying what we think they want to hear so that they'll sleep with us, you form better connections with people. So, I don't know. Whether you want to have sex or not, whether you want to meet someone or not, I think it's good to just try to grow connections with people, work on your social skills, meet new people, build your connections, get out there, and keep exploring. Never give up, yo. Because there's someone for everyone. That's the thing. It's not that we're all the same. It's that we all have this similar potential. And the fact is, you're not as unique as you think you are. I'm not as unique as I think I am. We're all unique, sure, and there's no one exactly like you. But you'd be surprised how many people are out there that probably share a lot of similarities to you, that probably have a lot in common with you, that you don't even know exist. No, sorry, I'm not ignoring the Twitch chat. I just let's see. I'm 21 and still a virgin. How do I lose it before it's too late? I mean, it's never too late, but yeah, I mean, generally the stuff I've been talking about. Work on your social skills, work on your charisma, and if you don't know how to do that, just try to work on like being funny around people, or being an entertaining or interesting person that people want to be around. A channel that I recommend that people should watch if you want to work on these things, go watch the channel Charisma on Command. It is a YouTube channel where it is Charisma on Command. It's a YouTube channel. They put out a lot of videos, just telling you, you know, different tricks, different things you can do, different little cues, or ways to introduce yourself, ways to talk, ways to handle a conversation, ways to be funny, just ways to, like, all kinds of things, all kinds of things to work on your charisma. They have dating tips. They have all kinds of shit. They have really good advice, really good stuff. I recommend watching that channel to work on a lot of your charisma and your people skills. And then aside from that, just make friends. Make friends. Whether they're the same sex or the opposite sex, no matter what you're attracted, just make friends. Now, make friends with the gender you're attracted to, sure. But as I said before, maybe try to focus on, rather than, see, here's the thing, okay? There's been women that I've been attracted to in my life that I probably also had a lot in common with, but when trying to start a conversation or get to know these people, rather than looking towards things we have in common, looking towards things that we can relate on and talk about, and you know, things that we could share, that we could possibly, like, you know, understand, that you know, things that we both have in common. Rather than doing that, I would focus on trying to be charming or mysterious or cool or whatever. I too much of what I was doing, I was putting on an act. And a lot of people do this. A lot of guys especially do this. And yeah, I was raised and socialized as a guy, so I picked up a lot of these stupid habits, and it wasn't smart, didn't get me anywhere. Again, a part of me didn't view women as human beings that shared my experiences. They viewed I viewed them as this other thing to be obtained. This thing that I very much wanted, you know, that would solve all my problems, rather than viewing a relationship as a person. A person. I want to have the reason, see, I used to seek out partners because I just didn't want to be alone. And sure, that's always still part of it, but like, I want to have genuine human connections. I want to feel a genuine connection with another human being. I think that's important. And, you know, I've gotten along better with women. Like, my last relationship, I wasn't even trying to date her. I just, you know, we were just kind of friends. We talked about stuff. We got along, and, you know, turns out we were both kind of attracted to each other, and things went from there. But the one of the biggest things that you guys need to learn, one of the biggest lessons, your partner can come from literally anywhere. Literally anywhere. And you probably won't see them coming. It'll probably be from somewhere you don't expect. So at the end of the day, keeping in mind that your potential future partner can come from literally anywhere. Don't close yourself off. Don't close yourself off to new experiences. Don't close yourself off to people. And I know this is hard. I know this is especially hard for people with a lot of anxiety. Trust me, I get it. But if you want to have people in your life, you can't close yourself off. You have to find ways to put yourself out there to meet other people. You have to find communities that you can join, that you can be a part of. Because otherwise, the one thing your future partner isn't going to do is just appear out of literally nowhere and you know, rescue you from whatever horrible situation you're living in. Like, I used to fantasize that, like, one day, you know, this random dream woman was gonna come, she was just gonna appear, and she was just gonna, like, take me away on horseback, and my life was instantly gonna change, and everything was gonna be better. And I've gotten into relationships and expected everything to just magically get better, and that also doesn't work. You got to work on yourself. You got to work on understanding yourself. You got to work on being introspective and coming to terms with yourself, coming to an understanding of yourself. If you want to be the kind of person that is attractive to other people, you got to find yourself. If you're not the kind of person that people are interested in, then maybe you haven't found yourself yet. Or maybe you haven't found the right people. But either way, you got to keep looking, whether it's for yourself or whether it's for other people. Because from a human perspective, there's near infinite possibilities. All right? You could never, in one lifetime, you could never meet, let alone date, all the potential partners that are out there for you. So try not to give up. Try to have some hope, and try to remember to just work on things that'll lead you closer to where you want to be. Maybe one day you'll get there. Anyway, it's getting like super late. Super late. I know this is a late night stream, but it's getting like super late. So I don't know how much longer I'll go here. Yeah. Unless people want to donate to keep me doing a super late stream, yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap this shit up in a little bit. Any final memes, final questions, final thoughts from the chat? I guess not. Seems like everyone's yeah, it's late, yo. Everyone's probably falling asleep, yo. That's good. I'm probably good content for people to listen to while they're going to sleep. Quick, someone donate. Yeah, that would work if I had a bigger chat. Which we're working on. We're working on, all right? Like I said, yo, this channel exists due to the support of viewers like you. Literally. Without you guys, this channel would not exist. So if you want to see this channel succeed, as well as other channels you would enjoy, remember to help out your content creators. You can help out your content creators not just monetarily. It helps us out when you share our content, spread it around, and even just liking the content, and all of that shit helps. So hell yeah. Kill the mudbloods. Damn. Nah, like, look, there's a part of me that, like, I really don't understand all the horny people. Like, I see people being, like, super horny all the time, And that's one thing that I don't get. And I've pretended to get it throughout many points of my life. I've made very horny jokes in the past in order to fit in. The fact is, I don't get horniness like this like I get it, I understand it, like, but like I don't relate to like being super horny and super thirsty all the time. I don't relate to like being obsessed with sex. So I get feeling like, damn, like these people are a different species from me. But honestly, the problem is more a lack of representation when it comes to ace people. We don't have enough asexual representation out there. We really don't. So we just assume everyone's horny because we never see people like us. We never see people that, at least like in when it comes to media or whatever, like we don't see people that are not driven by sexual desires. Like most stories, most characters are driven by some kind of sexual desire one way or another. And it honestly frustrates me far more that how many characters are more driven by like lust than actual love or human connections. Jamie, is Sam doing the if you don't lose your virginity before age 21 you become a wizard meme? I have no idea, but honestly, if that was true, we'd have a shit ton more wizards on our hands. Because, I'll tell you, there's a lot of incels over 25. And they don't have to be incels, by the way. Because, again, you can work on these things. It's hard. I get it. But, you know, it would be much easier if all these incel dudes would come together and work on their skills together. Work on this shit with each other. Help each other. Hold each other accountable. Rather than just circle jerk each other and you know, cry about how much their lives all suck. Anyway, I think yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this. I'm getting tired and a little hungry. Part of me wants to finish this pizza, but it's like cold, so I kind of want to heat it up and I don't know, maybe eat some soup or something before bed. I really do got to stop going to bed this late, but whatever. Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. It's almost 5. And I probably won't be asleep until 6, so... I like cold pizza. Not... This is a frozen pizza, though. I don't disagree, but, like... I already... As far as I'm concerned, frozen pizza is already at a disadvantage. Just being frozen and having to be heated up in the oven. It already tastes slightly worse than most regular pizza. But then like having it cold, like nah. I don't like cold frozen pizza. That's where I draw the line. If it's from a really good pizza place, sure. Damn, it's getting cold down here. That's also more of a sign I should go. All right, guys. Y'all have been amazing. Each and every one of you. I love all of y'all, non-parasocially, of course. But y'all are awesome, amazing, beautiful, wonderful, valid people. And I can't wait to see y'all next time. If y'all enjoyed this shit, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you get notified, or And also join my Discord, grab the notification rolls so that you extra get notified, because YouTube doesn't always notify you. Discord always does. So join that. Follow me on Twitter. Follow my SoundCloud, my Spotify, Apple Music, all that. Listen to my music. I'm everywhere. Follow me everywhere. Lady Hopium across the internet, and spread the Hopium across the internet. Share my shit with everyone you know. But even if you don't do that, I just enjoy hanging out and having fun with y'all and chatting. And I hope to see y'all next time. Peace out and have a wonderful night, guys. Bye.